Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Bits, Crits, and Halfwits. I'm very excited. I think this is going to be a fun one. We'll see if the players are as excited as I am.
Fun or painful or both. I'm excited to see Valiantai and Lulin interact for the first time.
Oh, so am I.
As am I. I'm doing very well. As everybody saw, we have a new logo, which is sick. Thank you to Globy, who should be in my art thing down below. If not, well, we'll shout him out anyways. But Globy finished the logos, so you know, with new logo, and there's several new logos, so we'll see them all at some point this week. But with new logos comes what Matt asked for in chat, which is merch!
Yeah, merch!
We're gonna have merch so you guys can support the stream and get something out of it instead of just giving me money, which I hate.
Yay!
So,
PT hates money!
yes.
PT hates money.
So what I need to know from you, chat, is what kind of merch do you guys want? You want stickers? You want pins? I know Sky wants pins.
I also want pins.
You want stickers? You want pins? You want hats? You want shirts? Hoodies?
I just want a knob pin.
Well, you gotta talk to Sky about that one. I don't own that artwork. Sky does. But
Shirts. We have shirts. We have shirts.
we do have shirts, but we're gonna have more shirts.
More shirts.
So these are Disaster Tour hoodies, not BCH hoodies, but we're working on that as well. Getting some official BCH logos made.
So true.
Because it's been too long. I don't know if anybody in chat knows, but next Monday's the 2-year mark of the campaign.
Wow.
Wait, wouldn't it technically be Sunday?
Well, yeah, I think it's technically next Sunday, but by next Monday we will have hit 2 years of playing this campaign.
Wild and crazy.
Wild and crazy. But, for now, the question of the day. I don't have a good question of the day. So roll for it.
Yeah, I thought we were rolling for it.
So roll for it. Oh, Lulin's not asking the question of the day, and neither is Nom. Nom, you almost wound up dead before the session even started.
Advantage.
Oh yeah.
That's that one.
There we go. Foundry finally loaded for me.
Got that hardware acceleration?
No, I don't.
I had 3 terrible D100 rolls.
You really did.
Today's looking pretty bad for me.
It's looking pretty bad for everyone.
Well, as soon as things load on.
Did mine?
Elliot's has rolled, Lyra's rolled. So right now it looks like Newsin, you are asking our question of the day.
Every time.
Congratulations.
You better just start thinking about an answer, because you're first, Elliot.
Oh,
So
you.
true. I have to think
I don't know
of
the
a question.
question. How can I think of the answer? Fine, you know what? I have my answer.
Right now, yeah.
The answer is, UFOs are crazy.
Okay, so what's the
Wow.
question that you asked? What is the question you asked him to get that answer?
That's a great question. God, we always ask questions about food. I'm trying not to default to that. What's your character's secret hobby?
UFOs are crazy.
Yeah, UFO. So Elliot is
Conspiracy theories?
is a conspiracy theorist in his spare time.
Accurate.
Alright, so that's Elliot Burning Oak, the half-elf wizard from Zraya. And then we have Lyra Dream Shadow, the Kalishtar wizard from Stipvale, played by.
Hello. I am Rosie, when Rosie CS on the internet, and, well, Lyra has, like, one not-secret hobby, but, you know, she's a reader, obviously, but
Nerd.
I feel like another one of her hobbies would be eating food, because we always ask food questions. I don't know.
We all eat food.
What?
It's a hobby.
Does Lyra eat secret food?
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know.
Lyra asks Lulin to cook secret meals on the side.
No,
for
Lyra
her
has
secret
to.
hobby of eating
Lyra has
food.
to sneak off to eat her family favorite food, beef enchiladas.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Hey, at least you sneak
That's
off
not good.
instead of Elliot, who just eats it and pretends like
Very
he's not.
blatantly.
just looks at you all. Something wrong? All right, and then we have Nom Dream Shadow, the Kobold Ranger from Koboldia, played by.
Me, Gentleman Ferret. Nam's secret hobby is stealing Lyra's enchiladas and eating those.
So rude.
No, actually, I feel like Nam's secret hobby is like hiding things. Like he likes hiding things around the house that will later
I love
get
that.
discovered.
Someday someone will be pulling a book out and just open it up and it'll be hollowed out and there will be something inside of it.
Got it. So Nom's a magpie.
Yes.
What you're gonna find in this hollowed book is a moly enchilada.
So true.
And then we have.
Everyone will be like, hide it from Lyra.
And then we have Newsin Worldwalker, the Minotaur Sorbarian from Ulfast, played by.
It's me, the Sky Tea. Newsin actually, I asked this question because this is actually something that I have thought of before, but Newsin's secret hobby is whittling little wooden things, badly, but she does it occasionally.
Very
Some
nice.
of them. Yes, thank you.
I like it. What's the worst? Well, I'm sure we'll see when she gives out gifts at some point in character how bad they are. And then we have Lulin Boldspeaker, the Minotaur Druidin from Ulfast, played by.
It me, Rambo. And Lulin's secret hobby is teaching hot yoga.
Let's go.
So good.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Not like quite, like NSFW, but like the N is lowercase.
The N is lowercase. Got it. That's why when we changed outfits for everyone,
Yeah.
Lulin lost clothing.
Let's go in the magic mic route.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody. And then as for our recap for last week on BCH, nothing happened. End of recap.
Woo.
Nice.
About 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago on
Bitch
Bitch Crits and Halfwits, a shitload of stuff happened.
Very true. Very true.
They met Valiant Eye, who immediately had everyone in the party but Elliot simping.
Yep.
I don't know if I can actually say that word.
I usually
Man.
You already did.
Oh well, it's too late now. But so they met Valiant Eye. They kind of saw Pharaoh, Valiant Eye, and Breton's dad as the party they actually are for the first time. They talked a lot about that, and then they snuck off to their meeting. At the meeting, they were essentially told, "We don't care about you, just stay out of our way. We're just making sure that you're not the bad guys." And then, kind of like half-asked, half-threatened to join the right side if a fight broke out.
How come we're not allowed to say squirrels in my pants, but we're allowed to say slut? Because, like, I'm a slut for some honey mustard, if you know what I mean.
What?
Whoa, that's such a good
What
question.
did that come
I
from?
legitimately think Ferret's having a stroke. Someone
I might be too.
No, I think Ferret's onto something.
I love
Yeah.
honey mustard.
Whoever said that you couldn't say squirrels in your pants? That's my question.
No, okay, you know what? Sky, you know exactly what I meant when I said that.
I don't.
The Phineas and
Sorry, I have
the
two
Phineas.
squirrels in my pants.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm less confused now, but I still think Ferret requires immediate medical assistance.
Yes. Well, what we found out from the Second Sons, which is who they had their meeting with, is Nom knew them, which came as quite a surprise to everybody.
Yep.
B, they think that Velkin or Squall is responsible for the possession, which our players know is the responsibility of Spectra, not Squall. And they also think they've handled the problem, and I think that's... I don't think a whole lot more besides all that happened. Anybody? It's been 2 weeks, and I didn't take any notes. I'm not gonna say I didn't take good notes. I didn't take any notes.
That's rough, buddy.
I think you covered most
I think
of
that's
it.
most of it, though.
It's party time.
We were on our way back to the
Just
party.
a little party time.
Yeah.
Party time after getting passive-aggressively threatened, maybe?
It's sort of.
Enough.
Alrighty. Well, so you all exit the Blackfish bar, and you are given your items back. So magic items, weapons, they're all back on your person. And then are you guys heading directly back to the party?
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Yeah,
think we had anywhere else to stop off.
All right. Well, as you guys kind of travel back through the city, it is going to take some time. So what are you guys talking about while you travel?
So, what do we think of those guys?
I mean, they're alright. They're a little different from how I remember them, but, you know.
How do you know them? Are they, like, chill?
I mean, I told you guys that kind of saved me out of a sticky situation back before I met you guys, but other than that, I hung around with them for maybe a month or two, so I'm not entirely in with their whole system or anything, but...
What did they help you out of, and why?
Well, I was stealing from them, and they realized that I was working for bad people.
Oh, that's pretty nice of them.
I don't know if they killed the guys I was working for. I wasn't really there for that, so I don't really...
Who were you working for?
A group of lowly bandits. We were just kind of stealing around, making a living that way.
And were they your friends?
I mean, they were nice to me.
And then these people took issue with that?
Oh, the bandits? They were nice to me as long as I stole stuff for them.
Oh, okay. It was more of a not a good situation for you.
Yeah, an abusive relationship
Yeah.
between me and them.
Okay. So they got you out of a tight spot. Well, that's a point in their favor, and Lyra kind of looks to the rest of the party.
They're against the big, all-knowing sphere of evil. It's a point in my books.
That's true. We should make a pros and cons list. So far, we have against the evil eye thing. Second, nice to nod. Pretty chill.
True. Little cagey though.
That's on the no column. Yeah, that's on the back column.
Yeah.
Little cagey.
The guy that's like in charge played catch with me a few times. I feel like that should go in the pros.
Yeah, that's definitely a pro.
Well, was he good at catch?
He was like a father to me.
Oh, I'll put that in the pro.
For quite some time.
Good father.
Wait, are we sure that we want that to go in the pro? Given like no offense, Nom, but like you're not the most upstanding citizen. And if he was your father,
well, true. What did he teach you?
Well, that depends. What do you consider an upstanding citizen?
Not stealing from everyone you meet.
I steal from the rich, and if they're poorly secured items. I teach lessons.
So you steal from the rich and people.
We're easy to steal from, yes.
I steal from the rich and sometimes the poor.
I like to teach lessons. I'm trying to send a message.
So, anyways, can that just be in the neutral column? I don't know that really
Okay,
fell either way on that one.
I'll make a new column.
Well, while these three are discussing the finer points of their pro-con system, Nuzin and Lulin, are you guys talking about anything behind them?
I know I wasn't there at the previous session. Where would Lulin be?
Lulin was passed out because travel's hard on a single father. But he's with them now.
Hey.
He's with them all now.
Got it.
You were just sleepy, you know.
Like, anytime you sat down, you just kind of dozed off.
Got it. So yeah, Lulin's just like, Lulin's just gonna like look around. Nuzin, I'm tired. I know I already slept. I'm tired.
I am also tired of just being underwater in general. And I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make. I mean, like, Nuzin's been listening to the conversation that's being had. She just doesn't have a lot to contribute, I think.
Yeah, Lulin's just gonna like plop down.
Well, I think we both have like.
We're walking.
We're walking. Okay.
I don't think we're
Yeah.
walking. We're swimming.
You guys are swimming.
Yeah, we're underwater. This is all.
I think my point stands.
It's technically, Lulin and I don't really have to do anything because we're being propelled by magical belts because we have hooves.
Yeah,
But
they are being propelled by magical belts.
Boom. My point falls.
Cool. So Lulin sits down.
yeah, you can just kind of you just take a sitting position.
My point stands.
Yep.
Or sits.
It certainly beats. There's gonna just be like a little pause. Certainly beats being in a cave. That is much better. This is much better. Because I can at least see the stars above. Barely.
You can barely see the
Barely.
bars, but you're also on the upside down part of the city.
Got it.
Nam turns around and goes, I highly disagree, and then he, like, somehow trips. And...
You're like a front flip.
He swims into a... he swims into something.
yeah.
I was going to say a blowfish, but I think that would actually kill Nam.
Well, actually, because Nam is swimming with his tail, the minute he moved his head, it would start to turn him. So he would just unintentionally do a flip.
After that, I was like, oh, that didn't feel too great.
So as you guys make your way out of the city and you begin kind of swimming through the depths, you see over all of the bubble snail towns beneath you what almost appear to be underwater fireworks getting launched. And it doesn't seem like anybody's panicking, they're just being launched up above the bubble towns and exploding in these iridescent, colorful displays that almost seem like bioluminescent algae that just fades on the currents. As you all make your way back down to the bubble town that Breton's family lives on, you kind of land in the street and begin walking through town. Is there anything you guys are looking for before going to this party?
I mean, would anything be open? I assume that this is kind of a major celebration, so most shops and stuff are closed by now.
It actually seems like most shops are open and offering steep discounts.
Interesting. Celebratory discounted materials.
I know, that's pretty different from everything else you guys have dealt with.
That's true.
But as you make your way through the street,
Wait, I have something. Sorry.
Oh.
I have something. Okay, so Lyra saw these big, like, underwater fireworks. Are there little ones, like sparklers we can buy?
As you're walking through the town of Rainbow Reef, you do see kind of children swimming around with They don't seem like sparklers per se, but they seem like handheld fireworks that you can like throw and they just pop in the air.
Well, I'm not gonna
cute.
take them from the children. They're
Take them from the children.
Would you consider asking the children where they got them and not just immediately resorting to theft?
Nom
No, we
suddenly
can't go
has
within 10
fun
feet of the
has some in his hands.
Alright, Nom.
Oh, where'd you get those?
Roll me that sleight of hand
I shall.
at disadvantage.
Sir.
Nom seems to have several used fireworks, but he doesn't seem to be able to really tell the difference.
Oh, this is.
Some of these are soggy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
I think they should all work though.
Okay, thank you so much.
Nom, describe the kind of what the rest of the party would see as you go off to kind of half-heartedly steal these.
You would see Nom's definitely like tripping over his feet a bit as he's going to steal these things. He looks a little more wobbly than usual. But other than that, he's still stealing.
Snatching.
So as you all continue to make your way through the town, you do eventually find a firework vendor, Lyra. It just seems to be a guy with a large pouch full of them in like a basket on his back who's walking around. He seems to just be handing them out to children.
Hey Nom.
Yeah.
Can you go undercover for me?
You're child-sized.
What do you like? You want me to put a cover over my head or?
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe just pull your hood up and then walk over there and get some of those for me.
Okay, yeah, I can go do that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Does he have them in like a basket or something? Did you say?
Yeah, they're just in a basket on his back, and it seems like kids are just walking up to him, and he's just handing them out.
Nom's gonna go up in front of him, and he's gonna grovel, cower, and beg. Please, can I have some of those sparkly thingies?
Of course you can, little guy, as he just leans down and hands you a couple of them.
Oh, cool. And then Nom walks away.
Oh my god. Good job, Nom.
I think I did. That was pretty flawless.
That was totally flawless. Good job.
Do you think does the school have a theater group? Because I think Nom would be excellent. That was.
Oh yeah. They're big
Yep.
into theater.
Wait, no. God,
That was
hold-
fantastic.
No, Nom doesn't want to hang out with those kids.
Yeah, I'm
No.
okay. They're nerds. No offense, Lear.
Yeah, Joe, you don't want to hang out with the theater
No.
kids. You know, they intentionally schedule practice around parties, you know, like
I
at
know.
the same time, so you can't go. It's the worst
Wow. I would,
Yeah, I would hate
well,
to miss out on parties.
sometimes I hang out with that flam person. They're cool.
Nah.
Never heard
They're
of
just
them.
mean.
Never heard of them.
I think it's their birthday today. On an unrelated note.
Wow. What a random, crazy.
Hope you wish
random
them a happy birthday.
happenstance. Yeah.
Send a message.
Happy birthday. Anyway, just in the world. Sorry.
Man.
Anyway, Lyra lights one of them. Actually, what's the mechanism of turning them on?
It seems like you just twist them and throw them.
Yeah, Lyra's gonna twist one and throw it up. Watch it.
As you throw it up, you watch as the outside of whatever this orb is made out of rapidly disappears before a bunch of this kind of colorful powder explodes through the air.
Oh, so good. How many of these do we have exactly?
He gave Nom 3 of them.
Okay, so now we're down to 2.
Well, how many do I have from the kids?
working ones, none.
Oh.
Alright, so you all head down to the back of this bubble snail, and you see that there is a long line of people waiting to get into this party.
Oh, damn.
Kind of lined up all the way out the door.
I mean, we're like VIPs, right?
Yeah, I think we could just skip the line, probably.
Yes, let's do it. As Elliot sort of just like walks around to
I feel
the
like
side of
maybe
the
we should
house.
wait on the line.
Nah.
Remember, this is also all underwater. So you just swim.
Yep, sorry. But also, this is the house we were at earlier, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm swimming around to the side of the house. Let's go.
So
Just following.
you swim around to the side of the house. As you get to the side of what is essentially this large hangar-like room that they live in, you just see an expanse of coral along the wall. And then behind the snail, you see just kind of a furrow in the sand of the water where this snail, you know, slithered its way up. But you do not see any entrances.
Let's just go back to the front door, I guess. Just cut the line, though, you know. That's what I'm doing.
All right. So, Elliot, you head to the front door. Is everybody following Elliot?
Yeah.
So you head to the
Yeah.
front door, and what looks to be a guard at the door just kind of looks at you all and then steps aside and gestures you all inside, like he's been expecting you.
Thank you. As Elliot sort of swims in.
Nom's definitely lagging behind a bit, and as he approaches, he like bangs his head against the wall before he enters.
Lyra's just so uncomfortable with cutting the line. Like, she's kind of thinking about going back and standing in the line, and then she sees that we got waved through, and she's like, I guess it's okay.
So,
It like offers you a hand, like for comfort.
Also, Nom slams the door behind him.
Slam it in the face of people waiting outside.
He's got no choice.
So Nom, so you all enter the room and you hear Nom slam the door behind you all, and that kind of gets everybody in the room to just kind of stop and look up at you all. You see there's a couple servants, you see there's some servants around, Breton's mother and father are there. And you see Pharaoh kind of in the corner, noticeably wearing an eye patch.
Interesting.
And just kind of holding his head with a grimace on his face.
I think someone stole his eye. Do you think someone stole his eye?
And then before...
No.
Before you can really get any farther with that line of thought, Lyra, Lulin, you feel an arm thrown around your shoulders and, well, look who finally woke up, bold speaker.
Now this is a party.
Oh, it's just getting started.
Lulin,
As-
puts his arm around her.
As Valiant Eye drags Lulin towards the bar.
Do they have, like, history?
As we are walking towards the bar, Lulin like walks past like one of the servers and just grabs like a shot glass and just downs it and immediately puts it back on.
When you grab the shot glass from the server, they look up at you with like a minor look of annoyance and then realize how big you are. Because, you know, they were carrying a tray and you just unbalanced it out of nowhere.
Oh, that's the worst.
And then they just continue on their way as you make it to the bar. Valiant Eye kind of looks over at you. So, Lulin, what are you having?
when it comes to new places like this, I usually ask for the dealer's choice.
Fantastic. Well, I'm the dealer now, so we'll have 2 Minotaur Stouts.
Can never go wrong with that.
You watch as the bartender, who seems... Looking around... Actually, Lulin, give me a perception check.
Sure can do. Perception coming at you. That is a 17.
So, the bartender in front of you, it seems to be... He's a man in about his 40s, very clean-shaven. He has black hair. But unlike the rest of the servers who are kind of just walking around with, well, kind of that I'm working, I don't really care about anything vibe.
Yeah.
His eyes are alert, and he seems to be, like, taking in everything in the room as he's serving drinks. Like, it definitely seems like he wants to be here rather than being forced to be here for work.
Got it.
2 Minotaur Stouts coming right up as he deftly pours the drinks and slides them across the counter to you. Anything else?
I'm good for now. I appreciate it, sir.
Of course, of course. Come back as soon as you need something. Now, sir, if you don't mind, there's a line forming behind you.
Like I imagine there was a seating at the bar.
No, this is like a pop-up bar in someone's living
Got it.
room. It's like a wedding bar.
Yeah.
Walk up and walk away.
Yep.
Lillian just pops up and, hands her stout.
Valianti takes the stout from you and just in one go downs it. Before setting the mug back on the counter.
Lillian's matching.
Alright, well I have some people I want to introduce you to. As she grabs you again, Lulin, and begins leading you across the room to go talk to some other people. What are the rest of you doing while you're just watching Lulin get dragged around?
I don't know, but out of character, that just gave me the most visceral deja vu ever. We've been in that situation exactly before we had to have been. Where Lulin gets drug off by someone else to talk to another group, and we're all kind of
Just watching.
waiting around at a party.
Hey, Lulin's the people person, it's not his fault.
It's like, okay, Dad, when are you coming back?
Dad, don't leave us. We don't know anybody at this party. It's all
Dad.
your friends.
Dad, we only know how to work the microwave.
Dad, we only know
I
how to
think-
work the microwave.
Dad, I got into the glue.
No!
No.
I think when Lyra asked if they have history, Nusa would kind of look at her and be like, not that I knew of, but I mean, guess that doesn't mean much.
Yeah, I don't know. They just
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
seems pretty chummy.
right. Well, so that seems like maybe not a problem, whereas maybe this other thing is a problem. Did you notice Pharaoh up there with his eye patch?
Well, Lulin having history with her is a relief for me. Because that means I don't really gotta, I would never get in the way of that, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Wait,
Not that-
think that you
Not that
wait?
I would've.
You think it's that kind of history? Nusa is like is
For
like
my own sake, I hope so.
I don't know. Lulin has never. I don't think Lulin's ever dated anyone since I've known him.
Well, maybe it was like
Maybe it was
a
before me.
tension sort
Yeah.
of thing. Like a-
Mhm.
Like a
Like
wrong
really
time.
thing, Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't be concerned either, you know?
No, I don't know why it never occurred to me. I don't. It's just I don't know how do I explain. It feels weird to think about. Lulin
Let's
is
not-
like
All of
Yeah.
you watching as Lulin and Valianti sit down on the couch, roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Do I get disadvantage on this?
Yes, you do.
Some quick disadvantage on this one.
Damn!
Alright, I just need Elliot and Lyra.
You got it, boss.
I didn't even need the disadvantage.
At disadvantage is what you said?
No, just for Nom. Just for
Just for
Nom.
Nom.
Oh, just for
Just
Nom.
for
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nuzin and Lyra, you're like, this is a new possibility for you, and neither of you knew a whole lot about dating anyways, so you really don't know how to pick up on the signs.
So true.
Elliot, you notice that there might be some chemistry there, and Nom, you notice as she drapes an arm around Lulin that Valianti likes Lulin much more than Lulin appears to like Valianti.
It seems like they're gonna hit it off.
I need a drink, and Newsom goes to the bar.
As Newson walks away, Elliot's gonna lean into Lyra and be like, "Oh, do you think she likes her too?"
No?
Okay, whatever you say. You go get a drink.
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Causing trouble on purpose. God, you asshole!
Oh no!
I can't believe this.
Can't do that.
Literally just did.
I'm here for it.
As the two of you approach the bar, the bartender sees you both coming and smiles. What can I get for both of you?
Elvin Ale.
Yeah, I heard you stocked Minotaur, so whatever the strongest Minotaur thing you have is, please.
Minotaur whiskey with the special blend, absolutely.
Alright, great.
As he
And
turns
water
around
for the elf.
and begins pouring drinks, as he gives you, Elliot, an elven ale, and he gives you, Nuzin, a Minotaur whiskey.
Now I'm like,
Thank you very
walks
much.
over and hops on a stool. Hi, yes, I'm also here wanting to drink. Do you serve cobalt?
Nom, as you walk up to the bar,
Oh boy.
Nam like falls off the stool immediately.
are you okay? Are you okay?
No,
I
I
can-
think
I can
I
serve
did
you.
like a weird flip back in when we were in the water, and I think it really messed up my head. I think I need something to get me. You know.
Oh, here, let me help you up. And he holds down an arm over the stool.
Nam looks at the arm before he grabs it.
It looks like a normal arm.
Okay, I'm just making it. He might have one of those little taser things on his hand.
No, he doesn't have one of the little
No, that's
taser things on his hand.
Nam accepts the hand.
I need everybody but Nom to deafen.
Okay.
Oh man, I freaking knew it.
Nom. As you grab this man's hand, you find yourself standing in a forest. As the dark
Oh, boy.
figure that's been appearing in the storms in your dream is standing over you and smiling, and then just as fast you're snapped back from the fever dream as this man helps you up.
Yeah, I'll wait for my reaction when they. There we go.
That's two of them.
I saw the headphone taking off motion. They
Liren. I'm
probably
wait-
walked away.
I saw the violent shake.
I want to not react to that until everybody's here.
Okay, well, I guess, while we wait for you to react to that, Lulin, you're sitting on the couches next to Valiant as Breton's father walks up, he sits down, he goes, "So you're the bold speaker we've heard so much about."
Oh, yes, sir. finally nice to meet you.
Well,
Apologies. It's been a hell of a day. He stands up and shakes his hand.
well, you know, you just met me, but you've been well acquainted with my sitting chairs for some time, it seems.
Very nice.
So, what is it that she sees in you? As you watch Valiant Eyes Hoof just kick this man in the leg.
Oh, Sky, that's smart. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind to do.
There you go. God, I'm so good at this.
I don't know why I was not like, oh, we should
Maybe
message
send a
him.
message.
So next time I have everyone deafened, because I have a weird feeling it's not going to be the last time tonight. This is the signal to come back.
Oh,
They probably weren't looking,
Oh,
I
I see.
assumed.
Yeah, I was in my
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told
that's
you.
what
I told you. Isaac walked away.
You did. You did.
I just wasn't.
What
paying
part of ADHD don't you understand?
Pull
Look,
up.
I got someone else playing D&D in my kitchen, which means I would much rather be talking to them if I can't talk to you guys.
Damn.
Wow.
No, he said
I
if he
told you,
can't
if
talk
I
to
can't
us.
talk to you. Yeah, it was,
We're
it was a
still
qualifier.
the best
Yes.
ones here, according to
Yeah.
that qualifier. But so yeah, that happens, Lulin. I'll leave you to think on how you're gonna react to that. But Nom, how do you react when you grab this guy's hand?
Ah!
You
Oh,
okay, sir?
sorry, I thought you were someone else. I like blacked out for a second and saw the spooky shadow man from my dreams.
I assume me and Newson are still close to the...
Yeah, you guys are still standing right here.
Newson just like looks at Elliot.
Elliot's going over to Nom and just like leans down. It's like, did he drug
What?
you?
No, I don't think this guy I think
Okay.
I'll be alright. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay. Cool.
I need alcohol, please.
I need alcohol.
All right. What can I get for you?
I mean, I guess preferably don't reach out your hand again.
Well,
For some reason that I don't know what that did to me.
perhaps your friend should go lay down.
Talking to me?
I'll be out. No, I'll be okay. I just need I need a drink. Give me some rum. I'll take some
the
just
man,
straight up
get-
rum.
Rum I have. As he turns around and begins pouring rum for you. Turns around, slides it across the counter. Do be careful. Hate to have anything bad happen at such a fun party.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
That was weirdly ominous, sir.
Well,
Yeah, it would
your
be a
f-
better party if you actually had something, cobalt for the cobalt, but next
well,
time.
Your friend does appear to
Um,
be experiencing fainting spells.
Oh, is that what's going on? And Nam takes like a sip of his drink and like immediately falls over and it spills everywhere. All right, I guess
So-
drinking ain't in the books for me tonight. I'm just gonna walk over here. Nam just walks away.
Is your friend
You think he has
okay?
a concussion?
Did he
He
hit
might
his
have a
head?
concussion. He did slam his head on the doorway on the way in.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I didn't think
Yeah.
much of it. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
probably should have. We're
I
probably
mean-
bad friends.
I don't think about the fact that you guys have softer heads than we do. Like,
Ouch.
and that's
To be fair, the
I mean,
kobold has a
it's
pretty
true.
hard head. Kobolds are, thick skulls.
yeah. I just don't think they use them for ramming like we do.
Really, they have the holes.
Yeah, but they point backwards. Usually, when you're ramming heads, they point forwards.
All right, noted. As Elliot actually opens up a book and writes that down. Then what's the point of horns that go backwards? What do they do?
We're gonna encounter a monster that has horns.
Aesthetic, I
facing
guess.
forward.
I mean, like most of the time they come from the if you're using them for ramming, they come from somewhere more forward, and they can lean backwards. I mean, Valiant Eyes kind of turn more backwards than average, but when they start pretty far back and go back, I think it's like for aerodynamics. Not that I mean,
Aerodynamics.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I've never tried headbutting a kobold.
It's a big word
I'm kind
for
of tempted
Newsom.
now, but
I think we wait till Nom's a little recovered before we do
yeah,
that.
I probably don't want to make the concussion worse. Well, I probably wouldn't headbutt Nom specifically because he's shown that he ran into a door and it definitely fucked him up. So probably best to not headbutt Nom. But
Yeah, that's probably a good shout.
if I find a kobold that looks like it has horns for ramming, maybe we can headbutt each other.
Well, I'll go ask Lyra what we do for concussions. I don't really remember. I'm not gonna lie, wasn't paying attention, but we'll figure it out.
Lyra, if you turn back, Lyra is sort of like leaning against a wall, sort of brooding a little bit.
Cutting over.
Oh no. Lyra brooding? What is the world coming to?
I know, right?
Somebody's in trouble.
She doesn't even know it.
It's just thinking,
Brutally.
Brutally thinking.
So, Lyra, as you're brooding in the... I'm gonna just move people around. You said where are you brooding, Lyra?
Oh.
We're going to a
Like,
map.
I was gonna
I want
say,
to just be like up against a wall.
oh well, pick one.
We'll put you over here. In the
Brooding at a
corner.
pillar somewhere.
That's good. Mhm.
It's a pillar of a brood.
And chat, don't worry, this map is very basic. So just continue to imagine things.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it.
But
Unpause.
so Lyra, you are in the corner brooding when you hear a voice in your head. What's wrong, Gadget?
I don't know. Elliot just said something that's kind of weighing on my mind.
And what's that?
Well, he thinks that Newson has a crush on this Valiant Eye person. He asked me if I thought so.
And do you? I mean, does it matter? She's dating you.
That's true. That's true.
You know what's not gonna help your case, Gadget? Sulking in a corner.
Yeah, but I want to sulk for a little bit.
So valid, honestly.
But how do you think it's gonna make Newson feel when she sees you sulking and doesn't know why? And then you're gonna have to explain it.
Should I not explain it? I thought communication was good. Or is it bad in this case?
Well, it all depends, Gadget. What do you think? Oh, Elliot's coming over. You should just ask him again. As the voice just fades out.
Hey, Lyra. What are the
Hey.
symptoms of a concussion again?
Like pupils not dilating correctly, mental confusion, lack of balance, that sort of thing.
Random fainting?
Yeah, but also I don't know, fainting is sort of... Wait, I need to look this up. I don't know.
roll me a
Anyways,
medicine
non
check,
like-
Lyra.
Hmm?
Roll me a medicine check.
Let's go. Where's my character sheet? Medicine. 3.
That's all the symptoms of a concussion you know.
What?
That's all the symptoms of a concussion you know. You went out of your way to avoid getting them as a kid. Except for that time you blew up a steam engine.
Wow, uncalled for.
I know, right?
I don't know, maybe we should get a doctor. I don't really know.
Well, Nom, slammed his head on the door on the way in or something, so...
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
He's sort of,
That's not good.
going around. He took a drink earlier and just sort of keeled over.
Ooh. Yeah, we need to immediately get a doctor on site, I think. It doesn't sound good.
But how does one even treat a concussion? Do we just like, oh great, he has a concussion anyways. Carry on with the day. Sir Valiant Eye doing whatever Valiant Eye does.
Well, okay, so what? I think we're agreed we need a doctor, but Elliot, I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you said, it's bothering me a little bit. And
don't even worry about it. It's like
I was talking to my dad, and I was like, should I talk to Newson about it? And he was like, I don't know, ask Elliot. So now I'm asking you.
I mean, it could like possibly be a problem. It's probably just like a childhood crush, right? Like,
yeah,
just from her old like village, you know.
Silent. Absolutely silent about this. That sounds great. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I won't say anything if you don't want me to. But yeah, okay. It's fine. Just like, you know how it is.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm cool.
Young love.
I'm
whatever.
So cool. Love.
So
Newson starts walking over towards Lulin and Valiant Eye.
No, I'm so cool. I'm calm and
I can tell.
That's
why you went to all the parties.
Newson, as you approach this couch, Valentine says, "Oh, Newson, come join us. Sit down. I'll scoot over." And she slides almost onto Lulin's lap.
Newson takes a big gulp of her whiskey and is like looks so uncomfortable, but sits on the other side.
So, how was going into the city? Did you guys get anything fun?
We picked up a couple of the like random, I guess, fireworks, but underwater that they give out.
Oh, the algae blooms.
Okay, that's what they are. I wasn't honestly sure. They're pretty cool.
They are. Don't throw any of them in here. They just turn to dust.
Well, I didn't actually get any of them. It's mostly Nam and Lyra, but
well, I figured while we're here, you could tell me all of Lulin's embarrassing stories.
Yeah. You all have history. I'm sorry, Lulin never mentioned it to me, so I feel like weird.
Lulin,
I don't know.
You never mentioned me? Well, I find that hard to believe.
I mean, you can cut him some slack. Our lives have been kind of hectic since we got, run out of Belfast a couple years ago.
She takes a finger and starts twirling Lulin's hair and goes, "Oh, Lulin's life was hectic before that, too."
Newson, leans a little bit away uncomfortably.
Lulin, how are you feeling about all this, buddy?
Did we lose Brando?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. The silence.
How is Lulin feeling about all this?
Lulin's a little bit uncomfortable. He's just letting them carry the conversation.
Well, anything embarrassing to speak of? I mean...
Why don't you tell me what I've done embarrassing?
Oh, I remember that time you were trying to impress a few of the other students and... Oh, what happened? Did you get your horns stuck in the log? I remember something along the lines of that story, Lulin. As she kind of, looks down at you with a smirk on her face. Who was it you were trying to impress again?
Lulin's just gonna, start, doing, a little whistle.
See, Newson, he's not that scary once you know what makes him tick.
Well, I mean... you all have a very different relationship to us, but that's okay.
Anyways, I'm going to go grab another drink. I'll leave the two of you here to discuss what stories you do want to tell me. Newson, another whiskey for you. You seem to have finished that one rather quickly.
Yeah, that would be great.
as Valentine stands up and quite literally struts over to the bar.
Newson just like, I think Newson just like quickly leans over and is like, Lulin, why did you tell me that you knew Valentine?
It never came up in conversation.
Oh. And she was like my idol, and you didn't tell me?
You shouldn't ask.
Why would I have assumed that? Okay. What? I don't want to make... What? Look, this is weird enough for me. You know, it's like when your parents like make out in front of you. You know, it's this is weird for me. I don't want to like say anything that you wouldn't want me to say, and I'm really good at doing that. So maybe we should establish what your boundaries are here.
It's not gonna bother me any, Newsom.
Okay. You are so much more level-headed in this situation than I would be, but...
Across from you, you just hear from Breton's father as he's rubbing his shin, "Don't say anything that'll get her to kick you."
Well, you know, that's fair. That was a rough one. Are you okay?
I've had worse. I've been hit harder. You know.
That's fair.
I was angry when I got hit harder, and it didn't feel like it hurt as much as this one did, but, you know.
You know, the same thing happens to me.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, rage is a useful tool.
Yeah.
Nom, what are you doing?
I think Nom's gonna make his way over to Lyra, seeing as Lyra is still kind of in brooding position.
Okay, so what conversation does Nom walk up to? Just pick it up in the middle of a sentence. What conversation does Nom walk up to?
See, I told you, there's nothing to be worried about.
Cool. I'm not worried. I'm calm and collected. I'm just
I mean,
staying
you look
a few
kinda
more
worried.
minutes over here.
Nom walks up. Brood, we doing? Brood.
Yeah, no, I'm brooding a little bit.
Nom is
why are
Nom
you
is not looking
Brood,
hot.
Speak.
Oh, wait, so I can't... Okay, I'll be quiet.
Nom is not looking too hot.
Nom, are you okay? Like,
Brood, me do, brood.
I... This is much worse than you said, Elliot. I'm kind of worried. Let me see if I have anything that can help. Maybe, do you have, like, a healing potion?
Me no, I help no need.
This is... You need help. Okay. Lyra's just gonna sort of look around. Is there anybody here who's, like, security? For this
No,
party?
it doesn't seem like there's anybody security-wise inside the party.
Okay, we need a doctor. I don't want to make a scene, but I gotta make a scene. Lyra's gonna sort of raise her voice a little bit and say, like, hello? I need some help over here.
Ah!
I think
The girl has a... Yeah, Breton's father stands up in front of the news and he goes, "Thank God, I was hoping it was this time already. Lyra, you'll start us off. A toast?"
What?
Well, Elliot's just gonna, like, elbow Lyra into the room. We'll ask Lulin to give him a little healed after this.
Hey, Lyra, if you not want to speech, I speech me.
Oh my god,
Quickly.
this is so
Quickly.
awkward. Quickly. I wanted
Nom
to
like
say,
stumbles towards the center of the room.
I wanted to say thank you for the drinks. Cheers.
Nom raises his empty glass. Everyone here, good people. I good people too. And then Nom just falls to the floor.
Lulin!
Yeah, I think at that moment, Lulin's gonna like shoot up and like sprint over.
I think something's wrong. He was really having very strange speech patterns.
So, Lulin, when you rush over, without needing a medicine check, you can tell that Nom is hot to the touch.
Okay.
Like, he is running a hell of a fever.
He's gonna look up at Elliot.
Hello?
Grab me some ice in a bag. Something
You
cool.
got it?
Thank you.
The bar was over here, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Uh,
The bartender seems to already have the bag with ice ready for you.
Lyra's
Perfect.
going to take
Great.
her, like, ribbon out of her hair, use frostbite to freeze it, and then put it on Nom's head. It's on his forehead.
You are so to be clear, you're putting your ribbon on Nom's forehead.
Wait, no, not the one with the head in it. That'd be awkward.
Okay, so just
Hey,
a normal
son.
ribbon.
Yeah.
Blue ribbon. Wait, no, the blue ribbon Elliot has.
Wait, Elliot has. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I
you know
have the
what?
blue ribbon.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do.
I'll freeze as some other item of clothing. Maybe my little cape I'll freeze.
Freeze the whole cape and then put it on him.
Mm-hmm. It's cold.
okay. Lyra, do you mind? What else was not going on? You said speech impediments. He's
Yeah,
no,
like
me
mixing
fine.
up
Me
fevers.
fine.
Like
No,
that.
no worry about me, Shadow Man. No, he's not here. I'm good.
Should I try to, like, dispel magic? Do you think that's would help?
Lula's gonna like go to like a whisper. See if you can. I'd rather you detect magic first if you can.
See, I can't do that, but Elliot can. So we
As
have.
Elliot gets back and hands the ice. What's up?
Can you detect magic?
Lula's just gonna do it himself.
So, Lulin, when you cast Detect Magic, on top of seeing all of the magic from all of the items and everything around you guys,
Yeah.
where Nom's magic should be, there is nothing. Nom's body seems like a void of magic. You can't even sense the life energy that permeates the weave.
Okay.
It's as if something has sucked all of the magic out of Nom.
Okay. Would I see anything coming from like anybody else?
Nope. From within the range you can see, everybody else seems to be like they should. Valiant Eye and Breton's dad do have some magical items on them. Valiant Eye has a necklace, and it seems like Breton's dad has something that seems like a weapon tucked away under his, like, pretty flowing shirt.
Yeah.
But you can't see anything malicious, magic-wise.
Okay.
What's wrong?
He has something took his magic. He has none.
Something took it? As Elliot sort of like steps back. Like, what do you mean?
It was like something drained it. Like something drained
Okay.
his magical essence.
Is it an artifact? There's artifacts that absorb nearby magic.
No, like he has zero.
But
He has no magical aura.
Is he gonna be okay?
Me no magic. No, me do this. And then Nom's gonna try and cast rope trick.
You do successfully cast Rope Trick.
Interesting.
Hi, dog.
see? It looks like he can do magic.
Me maybe climb up into rope trick.
No, I think you should stay down here.
But how will people know trick? if we
Elliot,
collab-
I don't know how to best describe these things. I would suggest if you could also see what I'm seeing. So I don't know how to best describe magical things. It's still very new to me.
Well, I mean, maybe you just don't know what you're seeing. Like, if he can cast magic, clearly he has magic. Are you sure you cast your spell right?
Yes.
You try it, Elliot. You try it.
Okay. As Elliot sort of like casts detect magic.
Okay. As you cast Detect Magic, Elliot, you see the same thing. You can see the magical aura around the rope trick, but there is no magic in Nom. In fact, looking at him, it looks like you are looking at a missing hole in the universe. Roll me history if you want to see if you've seen something like this before.
Sure, boss.
I should also mention that I didn't get a chance to say it, but Nuzum would have followed Lulin when he ran over here. And I think would probably use her own magic awareness.
Elliot, you remember feeling the same kind of magical void when the bag was destroyed?
Which bag?
The bag that left the rift that Nom put his hand through.
Oh. Is Nom's bag still here?
I don't know. Can I look around for it?
Nom, are you going to actively resist them searching you?
No.
Okay. Nom's bag is on his hip.
Yeah, it's right here. Just points at it.
Pull something out. Anything.
Who,
Can
me? I'll pull out a wooden spoon.
Roll me sleight of hand. Nom, you pull a wooden spoon out of the bag. It is quite large and it takes you several pulls, almost as if you stole it directly from a giant's cupboard.
See, spoon, and like holds it out, and it like just barely like taps your nose, Elliot, but like he obviously didn't mean for it to actually hit you.
It seems like this is the same sort of thing when the other bag got destroyed, but that bag seems fine. Is there another one here? Elliot's gonna look around with his detect magic. See if anyone has...
Yeah, Nuzum's using magic awareness too, which covers the whole room, so...
Can I also deduce whether or not a lesser restoration would do any effect to Nom?
You roll me Arcana. Nuzin, you don't detect anything.
There we go.
A lesser restoration would have no effect on Nom.
Got it.
In fact, you become aware that pumping any magic into Nom is probably a bad idea.
Okay.
Nuzin, you don't detect anything as you walk around the room. You can't detect any... Well, you detect magic items that people are holding, but it's nothing you wouldn't expect them to have. You see the same thing. You see the hidden item underneath Breton's father's jacket. You see Valiantine's necklace, and as you walk towards Pharaoh, you see that the magic item behind the eye patch.
Okay, so he still has his eye.
Lulin's going to wave towards Elliot. I imagine Leroy.
Elliot's
You're still there?
Yeah.
Elliot, I need you to move to where you are walking around the room, so I can tell
Okay.
if it actually ends up in your aura or not.
Elliot is going to Pharaoh.
Okay.
And like with like determination, he's walking right up to him.
Ooh, get him.
Damn,
Lyra-
strutting your stuff.
When you walk up to Pharaoh, he looks up at you, still holding his head.
What happens next?
It all ends. 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 And Pharaoh almost gets stuck in this track as he continues to answer the question. It all ends. It all ends. It all ends.
God damn it. As Elliot's sort of like going, just like he's going around the room, like valiantly searching what people, like just looking at everybody to see what he can see with his detect magic.
Whenever you walk past Lulin's gonna like grab you for a second and like pull you in.
What?
I've deduced that casting Lesser Restoration wouldn't work on Nom. I've also deduced that putting any magic into Nom wouldn't have any effect.
So we need an actual healer.
Or to take care of what's causing this. Or to figure out what's causing this.
What does it look like I'm trying to do? As he like continues like scouring the room.
Yeah, I think Newson is moving kind of like clockwise with you, so we're always on opposite sides of the room in case something happens.
Does Lyra have any, like, from her, like, schooling, does she have any idea, like, what sort of thing would cause this? Like, what sort of reaction would result in something, like, taking away magic?
Roll me a history check. Or an arcana check. Either or. Elliot.
Or
Okay.
Investigation?
Elliot, I need you to roll insight. So, Lyra, the only other thing you've ever seen absorb magic was Brennan's mask. I need everybody but Elliot to deafen for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, including me?
Including you. Elliot, as you're walking around the room, you can't see anything magical. Like something is almost clouding your vision. Like whatever secondary magical effect is here has begun to permeate the room. As you smell from the direction of the office the smell of rotting flesh.
Saw it that time.
Is that y'all paying attention this time?
Sky's not.
Sky walked away.
Guy's just munching on dinner, which I support.
Din din. I think Elliot's gonna storm towards the office. With like the intent when he gets there, he's gonna try to kick down the door.
I think Lulin's seeing this reaction. Which direction are you going? Which way is the office?
The office is right
office.
here.
Okay.
It's not letting me ping it.
Yeah. I think seeing
Elliot's
your
going to the
reaction-
right place.
Yeah, I think seeing your reaction, I think like Lyra, look after Nom. I'm gonna give Elliot assistance.
Okay.
And Lulin's gonna give a hand to Elliot.
Strength.
Newson, what are you doing when you see them going towards the store with some haste? Newson?
Oh, sorry, I did not hear my name.
Oh, yeah, what are you doing as you see them going towards this door with quite a bit of, like, haste about them?
Gonna look for, the owners of this house if they're heading towards the office.
You'll notice that Breton's dad, when they started going towards the office, seemed to pull what looks like a baton out from under his shirt, and he's going towards the office with them.
Elliot's
With
kicking
them?
the door.
Or
With
at
them.
them?
Not to, it doesn't look like, he's not focused
Okay.
on them, he's focused on the door.
Okay.
Like he has a,
As long
like
as
he
he's
has a
not-
very similar look on his face that you can see that's now on his
Something.
face. his wife's, Kittred's, even Breton's, that something here is not right.
Got it. Okay.
Nom's like trying to stand up. Me fine. I
No, it just sit down.
Help
Like, just
not
lay down. It'll be good. It'll be okay.
Lulin's gonna bark up, lock this place down. Nobody enters, nobody leaves.
All right,
As you
I'm
say
going to the
that,
door.
as Newson, you go to the door, and Lulin, you say that. And Elliot, as you get the door open, you hear a voice say, I think that makes a good amount of sense. As you notice that the bartender is now standing looking out the window with a glass in his hand. If you have had a drink that the bartender poured, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
run at
Oh.
disadvantage.
That's everybody except for Lyra.
Lyra's the only one because she was too busy brooding.
PT, mine's at disadvantage,
Yes.
right?
You didn't take a drink, so you didn't
I had
actually
a-
swallow any rum.
Oh, fair. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
rolling the dice for the day.
Okay,
It's okay.
so
That's a good.
I am.
That's a good combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good combo.
Yeah.
So Newson and Lulin, you feel yourselves become sluggish. So your speed is halved. Actually, Lulin, you don't experience anything because you nat 20'd.
Yeah.
You're damn right.
Newson,
You're
you
fucking
feel as you begin to become sluggish, and Elliot, as the door swings open in front of you, you cannot move.
But what do I see?
Inside, tucked behind a plant, is the body that looks like a desiccated version of the bartender. I would like to give a toast, if it's all the same. As Newson, you watch as Kittred and Breton's father are very clearly trying to move, but it looks like they're moving through molasses. If nobody has anything to say, fantastic, then I'll begin.
Hey!
Hush now, you.
I think
Why?
Lyra's gonna pretend to be frozen. Like when she noticed other people freezing, she's gonna also freeze.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, I stand before you to speak to a subject close to all of our hearts. The importance of home and family. For truly, there's no greater solace than the embrace of a loving family in the sanctuary of a cherished home. It's within these walls that we find respite from the chaos of the world, a refuge where we can gather, laugh, share our lives. Home is a place where memories are woven, where laughter reverberates, where love permeates every nook and cranny. It's the foundation upon which we build our lives, the very essence of our existence. Our families, both blood-related, as he looks at Breton and his father, and the bonds we forge with kindred spirits, as he looks at Elliot and Lulin next to the door, provide the strength and support to navigate life's trials and tribulations. But as we bask in the light of these cherished moments, let us not forget the flickering shadows that dance at the edges of our vision. For within the walls of our homes, darkness can take hold. As he looks down at Nom, secrets fester, hidden behind smiling facades. He looks at Lyra. The bonds we hold dear can unravel, and the very foundation of our sanctuary can crumble. And so, my dear friends, I must reveal to you a harsh truth. Within the realm of home and family, darkness lurks, insidious and unrelenting. Behind the facade of love and unity lies the potential, as he looks at Newson, for betrayal and despair. The harmony we seek is but an illusion, and the bonds we forge become the chains that bind us to a fate we cannot escape. No matter the strength of your homes, the love of your families, you are but prisoners of the inevitable. Darkness is an ever-present companion, lurking in the shadows, waiting for its moment to strike. Your homes, your families, are but fleeting illusions, fragile and transient in the face of the encroaching void. And as he says this, you watch as pieces of his face begin to fall off, almost like they're dust being blown away. As the lively skin turns pale and the veins run black. In the end, my dear friends, as much as you strive to build a fortress of love and belonging, it means nothing. As the disguise falls away and the eyes grow black, Lyra, as you see something you haven't seen, that none of you have seen since the prison camp after the fall of Stipvale, the darkness swallows all, obliterating the light and rendering your homes and your families mere remnants of a forgotten dream. You see this gathering as he holds out his hand, and Elliot, you feel the movement as your hand goes up as well. It's but a fleeting illusion, a mirage that blinds you to the harsh realities of this world. Your homes, your sanctuaries, they exist in a bubble of blissful ignorance, shielded from the darkness that encroaches upon you all. But not anymore. And so, as I leave you to this final thought, he holds up his hand, let us raise our glasses one final time. To the homes you hold dear, the families you cherish, and the flickering flame of hope that you cling to like a raft in a storm. May you all find solace in the temporary of these embrace of these illusions, for the darkness that awaits you all will not be denied, and neither will I. And he taps the glass against the window as he says cheers, and the window explodes. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, it's so fun and funky fresh.
Alrighty. Initiative.
Oh, you have to start it.
There's no combat.
Yeah, there's no combat.
There's no combat.
There's no combat. Roll initiative.
Combat.
Roll initiative now.
Roll initiative now.
There's the combat.
How in the world?
Nom has a +8 but rolled a 2.
That is not the right picture.
I don't know why mine always rolls privately.
I think initiative is always
Everyone's
Yeah,
does.
initiative always rolls privately.
It does indeed.
Nom.
Only I can see the rolls. Only I have the power.
To tell us
Only-
what all the turn order is going to be.
Only
in, like, 2
I
turns.
lost the token.
Is that me?
No, I lost the token. We're doing that. That'll work. Alrighty.
bar was over there.
Yeah, it was on the other side.
Okay.
Hello?
Alright. Nom. You are first.
But nat 20, I'm assuming.
Episode 33 was my initiative.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Get him, I guess.
As soon as she taps the glass, Nam was like,
Map time, chat. You're 100% right.
Map time.
that was a lot of words.
Spell
Lot
slots
of-
are down. We haven't cast anything, right? Though. Since...
No, we haven't rested since the beach.
Oh.
I am also
Oh,
down.
right.
I'm down HP from getting crushed by a manatee too.
Okay. Good to know.
So, Nom,
Yeah.
you are first in the turn order.
That was a lot of words that you said.
Oh,
I'm-
hush.
Are you saying my shadow guy? When I touched your hand, was that me actually seeing shadow guy, or are you not actually shadow guy?
Oh. Have I been in your dreams, Nom? You did make such a good little spy.
Oh, you see, you were so unthreatening to me that me wasn't even concerned at all. So good job for being not very good at bad.
Not
Carried
very
one.
good at bat.
Checks out.
Haven't you heard, Nom? There's no such thing as good and evil. You doing anything else on your turn? Because these are 6-second turns.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna be like, Lyra, me be back, and then I'm just gonna go over to Breton. I guess where is he?
Yeah, let me toss some
Tokens.
yeah, let me just toss some tokens. We're gonna use all wrong for Breton. To his mom.
Did you make Valianti a token with that beautiful art I made?
I did not. I didn't even make Valianti a character sheet.
You fucker.
But I will right now.
Right, so in this deft silence, what did you have for dinner? While the dungeon master is going through some technical difficulties, tell us about your day.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
Did you like the
Sky was
speech?
twinning today. We both went to the dentist.
We did. Yours seemed more severe than mine.
You had
but
a cleaning and I had a filling.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the Novocaine's worn off and I am a bit pain.
Flam's in the chat.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Flam's
Happy
here.
birthday, Flam.
Yes, I did.
Happy
Flam
birthday.
doing
You know
it?
what? While I do this, everybody sing happy birthday to Flam.
No. Oh my god. Right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Flam. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Yay.
So true.
Anyways,
Yes, Flam, I did canonically make you a theater kid. It came up.
It's
Weirdly.
true. It's true.
It came up.
Was that your birthday gift to Flam? Is to make her a part of BCH?
Flam is canonically a theater kid.
Canonically a theater kid at a pood.
Yeah.
Boom! Sexy
It took me a long
Minotaur.
time to decide if that was like a good or a bad thing. So, but I decided to do it, you know. Oh yeah, I also got Flam the Long Dark so that we can play. You know, we have to play sort of in parallel because it's not multiplayer, but I would love to sit in a call and play in parallel with you.
Okay.
I've been
So
playing
true.
so much Long Dark.
Okay.
I'm really obsessed.
yeah, so
Nom, are you
Dom's
doing
also
anything
gonna
else?
Yeah, he's gonna try and cast Speak with Animals on the mystery person. He casted. He
You
goes.
animal.
That didn't. Why not? No work.
Because I am not an animal like you are.
Well, you look like you do. Yes.
On his turn, he is going to take the glass and tap the window again as the cracks along this window that goes out to open water, folks, expand even further towards the edges. Newsen, it is your turn.
So what is the... You said I felt sluggish, but what is the actual functional...
You have half your movement speed.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
Yep. But at the start of your turn, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's an 18.
And that will be enough to break it on round 2.
Sick. So he's like inside of the office still?
No. That was the body of the guy he was pretending to be. He is over here.
Oh, okay. So from where I am, because of the pillars, there's shadows everywhere that cover up random people, including him.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Can you see him now?
I can see him now.
Perfect.
So he's breaking the glass, presumably with that glass. So I guess I'm just gonna try and stop him from doing that. So we'll just go ahead. You know, why not? Let's just go right into harm's way. That's what I do best.
Are you doing anything? Are you raging?
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
Describe your transformation as you rage.
I think it's like mid-stride. All of the dragon, like the dragon aspects of her, just like slowly. Well, I guess not slowly. It would be a quick transition, but like every step, as she runs across the hall or like the room, to get to this guy, it's just the hooves become claws, and the wings like sprout out of these, like you might not have noticed, but she now has these like marks on her back, and so the wings kind of like curl out of these marks. There's something in between like a scar and a tattoo, but obviously was not put there intentionally. And her muzzle sort of elongates, and she gets the fangs, and the ears become more pointy until she's fully taken on this like dragon form, and just like zips right up to this guy, and goes for, I think, just to try and grab for the hand that's holding the glass, or like to try and like essentially stop him from being able to do any more damage.
Okay, so you're making a grapple check?
Yeah, ideally.
Roll me athletics.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
Oh, that was terrible. Can I have a reroll?
You can use a reroll.
Okay. Okay, that's better.
Alright, do we want public rolls for this one? Do we want...
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we're gonna see what happens either way.
Oh, well, I rolled it private, so I'll roll it again public, and we'll use that one.
Okay.
You got lucky. So, Newson,
Oh
you...
my god!
You dash up to him,
Yep.
and you reach out and grab his arm as his fist clenches and shatters the glass.
Mm-hmm.
And he just turns and looks at you. You've changed.
So have you. You're uglier.
We'll see. Are you doing anything else?
Oh, I guess I need to, because I'm raging, I need to roll on the wild magic table. So let me do that really quickly. I need a D8. Be a D8.
Be a D8.
Be a D8. 7. So that is... Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies. So he is surrounded in 15 feet of difficult terrain.
Nice, I like it. So, almost as if empowered by the area you're in and the fact that you're in a dryad's home, these huge vines and thorns rip out of the ground surrounding the area you are in, almost leaving the two of you in kind of a semi-cage of thorns and branches. As the magic stops, you just watch him raise an eyebrow. Parlor tricks?
I'm gonna make sure that you're not gonna harm anybody else at this party.
You just watch Newson as he smiles. Elliot? Are you attacking him again? Are you doing anything?
No, as he smiles, she's gonna like snarl, and that's it.
Elliot, it's your turn.
I assume all I can do is make a con save.
Right
But I
now,
assume
all you can
verbal
do
and
is make a
kinetic.
con save.
Yeah.
You are free
Oh.
as you feel the magical effect drop.
Nice.
Was that at the end of my turn or the start?
That is the start of your turn.
Isaac, that was a clutch roll.
Thanks, boss. As Elliot, like, I guess, what's my movement? 30 feet? Yeah. So he's getting...
It's the closest you can
Closest
get
thing.
without getting into difficult terrain anyways.
No, it's specifically it specifies for my enemies in the description. I can send it to you if you want. But
It'll open up to
specifically
allow
says-
him to pass. That's cool.
Yeah, the ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies, very specifically. So.
I just like I'll always love number 8.
Oh yeah.
You just shoot a bolt of light from your chest and blind a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Elliot, what are you doing?
He's gonna sort of, like, as he goes up, he's gonna sort of turn his head. As he's like, so you like stealing life? Let's see how you feel. As he's gonna cast, Blight, but he's gonna cast it up to 6th level.
Nice.
Get him, I guess.
Right? If this would let me do my thing. There we go. I assume it has a bigger effect. There you go. You see? 1d8 for each slot above.
Alright, and that is what kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Okay. I'll roll the saving throw. I am
You
gonna roll.
actually got a 1 on that saving throw.
You watch as you gave him a 1 on his saving throw, and you watch as the blight just circles around him. Really? You're trying to kill death?
I'm trying to suck the energy out of it. Yeah.
No, 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 no. This is what sucking the energy out of something looks like. And he's going to use a legendary action, and Newson, I need a wisdom saving throw as he drives his hand into your chest.
Oh Jesus. Oh, that's a next one.
Yeah.
Damn.
My will.
The cows are critting.
So, Newson, you are going to survive.
Yay! I love surviving.
Critical cow.
But we briefly chatted, and I think you know what's about to happen.
Yes.
So he looks at you as he drives his hand into your chest, and you feel his hand begin to wrap around your soul, Newson, before something attacks it. Something inside you. As you feel something contesting this power, and he goes, "Well, I can't take everything. This'll be enough." And he rips his hand out of your chest, and to everybody else in the room, it looks like he is holding a screaming dragon. As the black light begins to pour over it, and it just fades in his hand. And then his eyes glow blue. Newson, you are still going to take half damage.
Okay.
On a nat 20. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. There it is.
Alright.
So you're going to
half
take
of that.
16 damage. On what I would consider a remarkably low roll, all things
Yeah,
considering.
that's a remarkably low roll.
God damn.
Because I nat 20, can we say I keep my grip on him?
You
My
do
grapple?
still have your grip on
Okay,
him.
cool.
Everything is the same, except you are feeling your scales and your wings begin to fade.
Yeah. The dragon bits are kind of sloughing off in places, essentially.
Yep. Elliot, are you doing anything else?
Nope. As he's just sort of gonna, like, look back at Lyra. Made a mistake! Don't do necrotic!
That looks really cool though.
Thanks, Buzz.
Lulin, it is your turn.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Okie dokie.
Let's see.
That was a clutch. That was a clutch nat 20.
It was a clutch nat 20. Jesus.
I was worried I was just gonna kill you on the spot.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna. This. Oh. Okay. This is the motherfucker, right? Yes.
Which is the motherfucker? No,
No.
no. That is Bretton's mom. Do not go on another
Okay.
murderous rampage, Lulin.
Then.
It's the spooky one. The spooky. By Newsom.
Yeah.
I don't see Newsen.
It's
Maybe zoom
it's,
out.
I still don't see Newsen.
It's probably
I'm-
because
I'm. Hang on. I'm turning. I am turning. Give me
Turn
10
the
seconds.
shadows
I'm
off.
turning the shadows off on the map.
Thank God.
Reveal fog. Boom. Boom. Did that work?
Yes.
it did. Oh, now 2 people just disappeared.
Oh.
Like icons disappeared.
They're all there for me.
Yeah, get wrecked, dummy dumb. The rest of us can see it. Why can't you?
Wow.
If you send me the link, I will just straight update it, Newson.
Okay.
Make it easy for you.
Yeah.
Like, I am in fact not kidding.
Do you
People were there.
now they're
People
not.
are no longer there.
I think that means Newsom's dead.
God damn it.
I bet if you moved closer, they might reappear. It might be a darkness deal.
Ah. Okay, that
Just
did
a
that did
good
work.
old rerunner.
Nice. Isaac, you're so smart. I want to be like you when I'm older.
Higher.
Same.
So Lulin, what are you doing?
Kind of changes things. I didn't see them. Let's see. Are you action or? Why don't you tell me what you are?
Are you?
So
Are you casting mending on the window?
I was going to cast mending on on the window, but as spell usage it says 1 minute. It doesn't declare an action or a bonus action.
Really? I didn't think mending took a minute. Let me see.
It's a touch spell, and it says it's instantaneous, but it does not say whether it is an action or a bonus action.
We'll call it an action.
Play an action.
We'll call it an action. Considering the size of the window you are trying to repair with it.
Okay.
Beyond.
What the hell can I do?
Damn, Sky, you have such a cool background on your character sheet.
Thank you.
I gotta start putting backgrounds on my character sheets.
reset the HP back.
Oh no, did it also clear the inventory and all that?
Yeah, and it cleared my...
Oh, everything's back.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it
Okay.
just took a minute to update.
Except for... Yeah, okay.
I fixed the HP
Okay.
already.
Cool. Cool.
I specifically looked at that before we updated it.
Cool. Alright, so Lulin, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We've sorted out a whole technical problem. Well,
Lulin's going to. What do you mean?
It's because of all the thingies,
all the
poles.
pillars. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there. I'm then going to cast Mold Earth outside and cover up the window from the outside.
okay. So you...
Fucking-
Okay, so you start covering the cracks in the window from the outside. Isn't Mold Earth also touch, or is it within 30 feet?
As long as I can see in range within 30 feet.
Perfect. Alright, so you begin sifting dirt into these cracks to reinforce them.
Yes. Nice. Movement action. Do I have bonus action bullshit? Do I have bonus action bullshit? I don't know. I'm going to cast. You're a bonus action to cast?
Do it.
Hold on. Earl, quit screaming, please.
Oh, Earl.
He
my-
needs to scream.
Okay, are you an actual like casting action, or is it just because your thingy is a bonus action?
What spell are you
No, it's a
trying to
bonus
cast?
action. Fun things. Cool. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it. I'm gonna put it. Behind Newson.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. Sorry. I forgot what type of spell a spell was. I had to look.
Struggle.
Alright, that brings us to Lyra's turn.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static, and I'm gonna angle it here so that Nuzin is not in it.
Love that for
Hopefully.
me.
Okay, well, it's off the map, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to cast it centered way out in the water so it only hits the guy. Is that okay?
What type of spell is that?
It's a... It's a...
What
He
school?
does psychic damage.
What
A
school?
magic
What
one.
What school of magic is it?
That's a great question. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look it up.
I got it.
Okay.
It is an enchantment spell.
Enchantment.
Okay, what's the save?
It is a intelligence saving throw, so I'm gonna look it on here, but pretend it's a little further back. Yeah, intelligence saving throw.
And what is the save?
The save is DC 16.
Okay. So I'm not gonna roll because he succeeds.
You have
So
a
he
plus
just can't-
16.
Okay.
He actually
so-
does have a plus 16.
What the
Oh
hell?
my
God
god.
damn.
He still takes half damage. He just
Yep.
doesn't get any of the other effects.
Roll the damage.
It has fancy dice.
Yeah.
As you hit him with this spell, you watch as he kind of tilts his head as you watch sparks kind of dance through the shadows. Haven't you figured it out yet? I'm not a person.
Can't hurt someone
I'm
without
a
a brain.
concept.
Can't hurt something. Not a person, I'm a concept.
Lyra, Are you doing anything else?
Good for you. A great question. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. I think that's it for me. I am gonna make it a little closer to my friends though, as I have an idea for next time. That's all for me.
All right. So, people start to move. People start to move around you as you guys are the first ones to react. Breton's father and Valiant Eye both begin running over. Allrond runs to his mother, and they begin opening up holes in the walls for people to escape out of. And Newson. Oh, hang on.
Oh?
Yes. Nom.
Okay.
And Newson, as you look down, you watch as Pharaoh reaches out and grabs his ankle and says, "See." He says the word "see," as Roran's eyes fill with that same kind of luminescent blue that Pharaoh's eye has, as he looks up at you and says, "Run."
To me?
To you. And it is Nom's turn.
I think Nam is going to... What is this?
My bad. I clicked the wrong thing.
What? Wow, just killing.
Sorry, got a little ahead of myself.
Getting murdered and stuff?
I'm trying to find out what the saving throw is for this one.
Got a little ahead of myself just clicking dead on Lyra. You know, it's what you gotta do for the wizards in your party.
It is... What's the saving throw for fear?
Wisdom.
Charisma? Oh, wisdom. Okay. It's probably got a hella high wisdom, too. Okay, so Nam's not gonna do that. I think... how do I get down? I had the thing on my screen. I think Nam's just gonna try and instigate him a bit more. So what? You're saying you're just a... You're
Guys,
a concept.
we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break because my grandparents are calling me. It's my grandpa's 85th birthday, so we'll be right back.
All
Okay.
right.
Happy birthday.
Chat, my grandpa says thank you all for the birthday wishes.
Hell yeah.
Nom, what are you doing?
Hey, so, Mr. Shadowman, I don't think met me you have.
We've met, but I never formally introduced myself.
Oh, well, I mean...
Before your friends so unceremoniously sent me away.
Oh, you're that guy. Well, me think since you said concept that you are... You not real, maybe.
Maybe.
So,
Would you like to come try your luck?
I mean... Maybe, I don't know. Me not know. Me not feel good already.
Ugh, you're no fun to talk to like this. And he holds out a hand as you guys watch this, like, almost like just black dust particles begin streaming out of Nom and back to his hand. As Nom, you feel much better.
Nom kind of like...
You feel briefly horribly worse, but then much better.
Yeah, Nom kind of like closes his eyes for a little bit and then reopens them and he goes, "Nope, you're still there. Okay, so now I know definitely that you were the guy from my dreams. So, dude, kind of fucked up of you to do that. It's creepy, honestly."
And then Nom's gonna, he's gonna cast Speak with Plants. And he's gonna have the wall, because the walls are made out of plant, right?
They are.
Plant.
They are indeed.
So Nom's gonna cast Speak with Plants, and he's gonna tell the plants to, or tell the walls to kind of like expand outwards just a little bit and try and like hold him to the wall as well.
So
and to everybody else, that sounds like whoosh, whoosh.
So as Nom, as you cast this spell, Pharaoh at your feet, Newson, grabs him and says, "I said see," and you watch his eyes just shoot blue as he goes limp, as he kind of falls back into these plants on the wall that begin to wrap him up. And he is going to be stunned for his turn. Newson,
Okay.
it is your turn.
So Pharaoh's like at my feet?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Is he now grappled by the vines? Like, is my grapple?
You could drop your grapple and he would still be considered grappled.
Okay. I will then, yeah, I'll drop my grapple and look at Pharaoh. And I guess, like, go to, like, grab him. And, depending on what his reaction is, carry him with me.
As you go to grab him, you watch his eyes frantically shoot between you and where his hand is grabbing Roran's leg.
To interject, whenever you start your turn within 5 feet of the healing spirit, you gain 1d6 healing.
Yay! Do I roll that or do you? Let's go.
Yeah!
I love gaining 6.
That's more than 5.
It is more than
It's
5.
less than 7.
Alright, pessimist.
He looks up he's looking at you, Newson, and he goes, "Can't let go. I'll buy you time."
I can't just leave you here to... You can't have that eye. I can't just leave you here.
More art. Valiant and I. And
You cut out at the beginning of that, I'm so sorry.
Valley and I and the others. More artifacts. Protect them.
I don't like it. I don't like choosing.
This is when Newson hits the Captain America. We don't trade lives.
Yeah. Let's see. So is he can only keep him stunned if he's touching him, but it only lasts for a turn. And he's grappled by the vines. I guess Newsom's gonna look at the rest of the group and just say, Pharaoh says run!
Okay.
Well, we know how Dungeon Doggo feels about that plan.
Yeah.
Hey. Chillax. No.
And then the other question I have is the rest of the party out of the, like, are all the other people who were attending the party out of the building?
Most of them seem to be out
fighters?
by now. Yeah, it's only the
Okay,
people
okay.
and it seems like there's a couple other like odds and ends adventurers thrown in,
Yeah, that are kind of like
Friends
maybe
of
I can
theirs.
help.
Yeah. which I'll drop a couple other people in the room.
Yeah.
Just so you guys have
more
a better.
making sure.
I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like
And then there's a couple people who seem
Do
like
it.
they're
You
from
won't.
Valiant
I
Eyes.
won't. It's gone, and it's lingering now.
And it seems like there's a couple people who are a part of Valiant Eyes crew here as well.
Got it.
So I've added them to the room. Hopefully that's helpful for you.
Yeah, it was mainly I'm trying to determine whether it's a very difficult decision to. I don't think I can leave him behind. I don't think Newsom would do that.
I think that if you looked towards Elliot, he is preparing to go towards you, not away.
Okay, yeah. I think I will then take the opportunity of him being stunned to attack him.
Roll to hit.
All right. Not spell actions. Whack actions. Do I have advantage because he's stunned?
You do.
That is a 19. That's shitty rolls.
That
for
will
me.
miss.
Okay.
As you swing the axe down, and it almost seems like part of him moves to block it. As the shadows kind of catch the blade.
Aight. Next, we have a not. Oh my god. I'm rolling shit today.
That will also miss.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else?
I think. Yeah, double check. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Alright. Elliot, it is your turn.
All right, I'll see you later, Sky.
Thanks. See you later.
It's been good.
That's it for me. I am dead.
Elliot is gonna go up the last 10 feet. Collides with a wall. Well, I'm gonna go around the fucking pillar, you dumb program. Stupid program.
I'm gonna clear some of these
And
things
he's
off
gonna-
the map.
Kneel down to Pharaoh, and sort of in the same moment as he pulls his hand off the leg, he's gonna cast Wall of Stone. Separating the part of the room that contains... Here, let me ping that in chat for you.
You're making a little box around him.
No, I am making, well, just a diagonal, really, separating his portion of the room from the rest of us. And so it's big panels of stone. And it can't be in a creature's space, but it can block them off.
Okay.
And I can sort of bend it as I see fit, it seems. And as Elliot does this, he's going to, like, pull Pharaoh onto him and just shout "run" as he starts heading towards the door with the last of his movement. So I think that goes towards there. Or go towards
I'm
the
gonna
opening
say
being made
your
by
movement's gonna get
Brendan's
used by
parents.
picking this guy up.
That's fair. I support that.
Can I like scoop him? Can I use like a? If we've coordinated this, if we've made eye contact and I didn't use any.
It's the two of you kind of bundling him together, so you guys can get about 10 feet. The two of you.
Okay.
Okay.
I support that. There.
But you can't end in the same spot as Lulin. Elliot.
He absolutely could.
Lulin.
Lulin picks both of them up.
Lulin, as you watch this wall of stone come up in the center of the room, you watch him shake his head as his eyes clear to that just inky blackness as the wall flies up in front of him, and Elliot and Newson run by you.
Out, 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 out! Everyone out!
Cool. Who would be... Oh, that's fun. I'm going... Ooh. That would not work. Yes, I know, Earl. So many things to do. Such little time. Such meow. Such scream. We the people hear it. Such...
We the
such,
people.
Why are you giving me so much sass tonight? Don't backtalk me, you little shit.
Damn. You tell him.
I...
Run,
I'm
Forrest,
going
run.
to cast Flaming Sphere on the opposite end of the wall. Right?
Okay.
So,
What's the plan here?
well, if the wall is going that way, and so he's kind of stuck between a wall and a fireball, or a little flaming sphere.
Okay. You doing anything else?
Friendly reminder of your movement.
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. Okay. And then I'm just gonna zoom. Who looks like is gonna be last person out?
Probably Valiant Eye if you leave her there.
Lulin's scooping her.
Damn.
When you scoop her, she goes, "Not what I meant by sweep me off my feet."
Riz.
Riz indeed.
And Lyra, it is your turn.
Okay.
Which way's the door? This way.
Yeah, there's doors on both. You can go that way, or you can go towards the mom, because there's a door there too now.
I'm gonna go.
Where is everyone else heading?
I'm gonna go the direction that's like less congested. So I'm gonna go towards the mom.
Okay.
Is there a door over there?
Yeah, they made a door. The same way
Oh,
she
they made a
opened up the
hole.
water
Got it.
spouts.
Got it.
And whenever Val makes that comment, Lula just gives her a solid wink.
Lyra, it is your turn.
Okay. I think I'll summon an elemental just to... I'll be like, if he gets out, keep him busy, basically. So it's not going to do anything right now, just it's going to hold its action. And then I'm going to run away. And I'll do let's do a water elemental. That seems appropriate.
Why do you never do elementals you've used before? You're getting earth.
Mixed it up.
You're getting earth.
No, it has to be water because we're underwater.
Well, it's gonna be displayed
spirit.
by this earth elemental token.
It's sort of muddy.
Yeah, a bunch of sand was kicked
It
up.
peeled itself out of the stone wall.
Yeah. Okay, and then I have 30 feet to get over here. What attempted movement collides with one wall?
It's the
Fucking
pillars you have to go around
pillars.
them.
Run
Pillars.
through it.
There you go.
I didn't expect the pillars to be this much of an issue.
I know, the pillars are really fucking us up.
Alright, and then Nom, it is your turn.
All right, it's been fun. See ya. I'm just gonna run that way.
I think you can run through people's space because you're small.
True. I'm just
Get
gonna
out
run
that
into
door.
Yeah, use your whole movement.
True.
Get on out. Yeah.
Now that I have it again.
Yeah, now that you're not addled.
So, as you all watch, you hear one crack, two crack, and part of the wall crumbles. As the elemental pushes through it to attack, just like you wanted it to, Lyra. You see a brief flash, and then water just splashes out of the door.
Out of the door we're going towards?
No. Out of the hole in the wall.
Wait, but did my elemental make the hole?
No, he did.
Because I told it.
And your elemental
okay,
went
that makes
in.
more sense. I
And
was
then he
like,
killed
I
it.
didn't know to make a hole. Got it.
But he is going to step out of the hole, look at you all running away, and go, I'm just going to take what I came for. And he's going to cast Psychic Scream. Which I don't know how to put into the chat. Can I show? Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on Elliot. I'm putting it on your spell sheet, and you're just going to put it in chat for me.
Okay, you got it, Buzz.
Because I
Elliot
can't.
actually use the spell instead.
Well, no. Alright. Boom. You want to go ahead and put that in chat for me? Where'd that go?
Isaac, don't do it. Now's our chance to compromise with PT. He'll do it if we all get away.
Alright, regardless, the save is not accurate, but everything else about that is.
What's the save? Or I guess
Intelligence.
Everybody give me an intelligence saving throw.
Well, can it be accurate?
No.
Shit.
Damn.
Get it, Lulin?
Oh man, that's almost my
Sorry,
third
one more,
crit.
I'm missing one.
I know, give me a sec.
One.
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 Okay. So I have a +8.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to click this, but the reality is I am replacing that roll because goddamn. But also, so I'm replacing the 2 that I rolled there with a 15, which comes out to be +8. Let me do math.
Is that a 23?
25.
25.
25.
No, 23. It's 23.
Oh, it's 23?
Yeah.
God damn it, Nom, you
I'm
bitch.
sorry.
None of you succeed the save.
Whoa! God damn.
You should have just let me believe it was 25 and you would have succeeded the save.
Yeah, but then that's lying.
Yeah, that would be cheating, and we don't cheat here.
God.
So I'm gonna need each one of you to take 50 psychic damage.
Nom's actually immune to psychic damage. I forgot to tell you.
I'm still standing after all this time.
I'm
Like a true survivor. Like a
Feeling like a little kid.
You said 50, yeah.
I did indeed. And you are all stunned.
Oh, nuts.
Most of what seem to be the non-named NPCs around the room, or at least these guys, their heads
Okay.
explode
Oh, Jesus.
God damn.
as they drop to the ground.
Cannon
A
fodder.
little worried there, but my arcane ward takes that damage. Lovely.
Newson, it is your turn. You can make the save again.
Intelligence?
Charisma.
Oh, it's charisma?
No,
Pretty
it was
sure that's what I said.
intelligence.
Did I read the
Definitely said
spell
it was
wrong?
intelligence.
Yeah, it
You
says
said it was intelligence last time.
If it then it
Well,
isn't,
that's
then
what
it
it
continues
says
to
in
be intelligence. Yes, it continues to be
Okay.
intelligence.
Alright, let me roll that then. That is a 19.
You are still stunned.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you do anything when you're stunned, or is that it?
That
You
is
just lost
pretty
turn?
much it. You're
Okay.
just frozen, essentially. It's like being in a hold person. Although I think if you get hit, you get unstunned.
Okay.
Elliot,
You got it, boss? How? Fucking how?
Damn.
Wait.
Oh no. Oh no.
I would re-roll, but the last for
I don't know how it can be any worse than you remain stunned.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe you drop Pharaoh. Yeah, we'll do that. You drop Pharaoh. Lulin? Actually, Lulin and Lyra, just both roll your saves right now.
Might as well just do everybody rolls the saves.
And then
'cause-
we see if anyone succeeds.
I don't know if it matters, but I have Aura of Protection, so anybody within 10 feet gets a +1. On
So I'm up to 18, but that's all.
it is Intelligence, correct?
Yep, it is.
Twinsies!
Wins! Only
To winning.
to winning.
And then Nam, roll yours.
Intelligence.
Alright. The shadow Roran walks up next to you, Elliot, as he looks at Pharaoh on your shoulder and he looks at you and he says, "Just let me take what I came for." As he puts a hand on Pharaoh's face and says, "Dust," and casts Disintegrate on him. And then catches the eye as it drops into his hand. Well, you all
You
have...
could have just taken the eye. Like I feel like you didn't have to kill him.
No, I didn't. I don't have to kill the rest of you either. So have a wonderful rest of your evening. As he turns, walks over to the window, and steps through it. Almost as if the glass ripples as he steps across it.
Nom reaches.
That's
into
my
his
next
bag.
save, by the way.
Nom reaches into his bag and is gonna try and pull out the eye.
Oh shit.
Roll me a sleight of hand. Actually, I'm gonna ask first. Are you sure you want to do this?
No. No, I'm not. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I'd rather not. Actually, now that I think about it.
Tempting fate.
Nom,
Fuck.
you reach into the bag. And you feel the eye in your hand, and then you feel something grab a hold of your arm as you start to get dragged inside the bag.
Oh shit. Okay, hey, Lulin, can you like beat up the bag or something? It's trying to eat me. I was trying to maybe get the eye back.
Beat up the bag.
Just punch
we
it. Give it a
unstunned
good
yet?
punch.
Yes, as he left, the stun dropped.
Oh, okay.
It's my casual next roll.
Let's move
Can
this
Nam,
guy
while
out of
his
here for
hand is
now.
still in the bag, can he change what he's trying to grab?
You've never tried it before.
Oh man.
It's gonna imagine some ice cream and pray.
Nam is going to shift his mind into trying to steal some flour.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy, I'm not good at those.
Oh boy. +1 though, because you're next to Lulu.
Fuck.
It does not work, and you feel whatever it is in the bag get a tighter grip on your arm, and I almost just changed Newson into a second Nom because I was having this conversation. That is my personal hell.
2 noms.
2 noms for the price of 1.
You couldn't handle that amount of
Nom?
premium free content.
I couldn't, no.
You won't be able to edit all those clips.
Nom, give me a strength saving throw.
Can we help it out?
Oh yeah.
You guys can, you are unstunned.
It's a
I want
20.
to help.
Nom, you have like your feet on either side of the bag, and you're like trying to pull your arm back out of it. Everybody else is free to act. We're out of turn order.
Yeah. I want to just help pull Nom out. Like,
Nam's gonna try and, I mean, he's got claws. He's gonna try and, like, dig into whatever's holding him as well to try and loosen their grip.
As you begin to fight back, it releases you and you fall out of the bag. And inside your hand is a strangely large green eye.
Alright, so not the eye I was looking for. I think. His eye was gold, right? Wasn't it? I don't know. I didn't look at that guy very often.
So Nom
I don't know if we
reached,
should be touching that.
Nom reached into the bag without any clear intention of what he was actually looking for. Got it.
I mean, he nat one. So I feel like it makes sense.
I think Newson
question,
is-
this room we're in still in danger of flooding?
No, the window is shored up.
Yeah, because I casted Bold Earth
Gotcha.
on the outside of the window.
Gotcha.
Newson looks fucking like she is frozen, horrified at Pharaoh basically being disintegrated over her and Elliot. Like she's seen a lot of death,
Elliot
but
is-
nothing that brutal.
On his knees, just like with his arms at his side.
Shared PTSD, yay!
Trauma bonding. So
Mhm.
cute.
The only bonding Newson and Elliot have ever done.
I think that Lyra is going to start casting teleportation circle. She's like, I want everybody home right now. And then I'll take her a minute to do.
Doesn't
We
it
just
take you an
take
hour
everybody
to
back
do?
to the house. Let's go.
It takes a minute.
Teleportation circle?
It only takes a minute to draw one, yeah.
Oh, alright. Nice.
It has to be a perfect circle then.
It takes me a couple of tries. That's why it takes the full minute, is because I'm trying to do the, like, you know, when you hold your arm out completely straight and do the thing. Yeah.
As you begin casting teleportation circle, Breton's father runs into his study, and you hear him like throwing things in a chest. As Valiant Eye just kind of walks over and kind of just kneels down where Pharaoh just was.
Nuzin also drops to her knees.
I'll kill him. And
She
she
just kind of looks at Valiant Eye and goes, "We'll kill him."
She looks at you and nods, and then she kind of stands up and she looks at the one crewman she has left, kind of surveying the others before she shakes her head. Go get the steady grip ready. We're setting sail. As she walks into the study after Breton's father, and you hear them kind of arguing inside.
Lilin will come up behind Nuzin and Elliot and just put a shoulder around both of them and just hold them tight.
I think Elliot just still stays sitting there with his arms at his side, just like kneeling next to, over this ash, pile of ash.
I think Nuzin will reach her other arm around Elliot and put her other arm around Lulin and just like hug tight as well.
Lyra, as this is happening, you finish drawing the teleportation circle.
Nam was like watching Lyra do it, just over the shoulder. Lyra, does it really matter if we go home?
I just don't think you should be here.
Death seems to follow us anywhere.
Yeah, but we're still here right now. And I just want to get everyone safe. You know?
Yeah.
Let's go get the others. And she's gonna go and basically just like grab one end of this big hug chain and lead them away. Sorry.
I think we kind of like I'm assuming that Lulin and Nuzin like together would kind of sort of under the arm lift Elliot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get him up.
Can't wait to start Elliot's catatonic arc.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, Elliot is catatonic.
Mm-hmm.
He is like, his face is just emotionless as you like sort of carry him over towards the circle.
Is anyone like looking at us as we're leaving, or is they just not paying attention?
So
Are we taking other people with us? That's the question. How many people can it take?
It stays open for not very long, but I think as many people as they want can go through, like, while it's open.
yeah, so the only people left were Breton, his mom, Valiant Eye, and his dad, and then one of the adventurers and one of the crewmen, and the crewman's already run off to get the ship ready to sail. But there is just one lone adventurer who's kind of like stumbling around, reaching down and like patting down his buddies.
So, like, oh god, okay. I guess we can invite him if we want. We're going to a pood. It's an open invitation for the next 3 seconds.
He kind of looks at you as he seems to find what he's looking for, and while he's looking at you guys teleport away, he holds out his hand with a diamond in it and begins muttering an incantation.
Oh.
Okay, good job, good job.
As you guys, whoosh, the 5 of you shoot back.
Breton, none of his family or anyone came with us?
It seemed Breton and his mom were kind of like sealing up the wall, and the other 2 were in the office arguing.
Okay.
But as you rocket back, and none of you have ever used this before, but it's not really instant. It feels like you can feel yourself like traveling through these intricate strings of light before suddenly you arrive in the basement of your manor to the soft, like smoking, still glowing runes on the floor.
And I think that Lyra is just kind of like helping Elliot up. Like she's not like catatonic like maybe Elliot and Newton are, so she's sort of helping Lulin sort of help them along.
Before we left, can I say that I dropped something?
What did you drop?
I'll message that to you. It's nothing super duper important. But yeah, Lula will just...
Where are all you guys on this map?
I don't know.
I'm at the door.
I found
I'm in the
Nom.
forest.
I'm at the library trap door.
Okay, so everybody get together in the library.
I don't see my little token at all.
You know, I don't see you either.
We'll just add a new Lyra.
Yeah.
There's another Lyra just floating around. Oh wait, I found her, I think.
You did find her.
Nom kind of like goes to like just sit in a corner, and he's obviously just trying to like process a demon being in his head for the past couple of months or so.
It's worth noting that since Nuzan's rage is like ending, like I think she's kind of coming down off of it. These bits of the dragon form are still kind of like they're not like succinctly going like kind of sinking back in like they usually do. It's literally like falling off of her body and dissolving, and it left it like when she was still in her rage form, it left some like weird mangled versions of the dragon parts, like the tail and the muzzle and stuff like that were still kind of visible. So those things are sort of like sinking back in, but it looks really like wrong. And she's just kind of like I think shaking her head a little bit, like in disbelief, I think. Also, she's pretty fucked up, too. I mean, I guess we all are.
I think that Lyra's gonna find some pillows and blankets and stuff and just like lay them out. Because she like wants to see everyone at this, you know, like she does not want to lose sight of any individual.
Lulin understands what you're trying to do. Lulin's gonna walk up to Lyra just like, I'm gonna come back with some hot tea.
Lyra kind of nods.
I'll come with some hot tea and some snacks. We'll stay in here. And then Lulin's gonna like walk out through the door, just close it. Lulin's just gonna soft cry to the kitchen.
When you step through the door, you are met with a very large snout that just leans down, just
Gazpacho!
Lulin,
And you all hear that noise from inside the room.
Lulin cracks open the door. We have a guest? Like, Lulin, like, wipes his eyes after he says that, and, kind of like a reins in Gazpacho.
As Gazpacho just willingly gets, I'm assuming, pet.
Yeah.
As he, like, flops onto his side, and you all kind of feel the floor shake, and Elliot, I don't know if it would bring you out of your catatonia, but you have the briefest flash of worrying about broken tile.
There's a flash of panic and then back to lack of emotion on Elliot's face.
My tile.
Lulin-
Oh wait, death is inevitable.
Lulin will come back.
Oh wait, I'm having an existential crisis. I forgot.
Well, Lulin's gonna first check to see if anybody else is here before he makes the tea and snacks.
Yeah, so when you walk into the kitchen, you see that on one side of the table are Ephraim, Sumter, and Allrond, and on the other side are Drago and Erie.
Like the Drago?
The Drago.
Lulin's gonna
Mom's number one fan.
Nom's number one fan is in the kitchen.
Lulin's gonna, wave hello. How's it? I didn't realize there was a party going on here.
Allrond kind of like turns around, he looks at you, he goes, "Oh, you guys are back."
Yeah, not on good pretenses either.
Yeah, the party is not on great pretenses either.
Oh,
But, I mean, is everybody else back too? Maybe we should get everyone together and they can tell us.
everybody's in the library, but
I mean, should we come in there?
I don't know if right now is the perfect time, to be honest. We lost our professor, and quite a few other innocent people also lost their lives. And Elliot especially is taking it very hard. And I don't know if more bad news is what they need right now. If it is bad news, I'm assuming which it is.
Drago kind of like looks as he kind of like pats the table and stands up. He goes, "It is okay. We will find him."
Cool. For long?
No, if you are all going through something, we will come back. We will figure it out.
You're more than welcome to stay, at least in our guest house.
We just need to know. How hard would it be to get into Ohans?
Lulu, like, tilts his head. I don't know what you're referring.
The city?
Oh, Hans is a Minotaur city.
Is it?
The city?
Okay. I thought I got my location mixed up.
I think it's almost. It's the Minotaur city that your uncle took over.
Got
I
it.
think.
Got it. Lulu, like, before the war, recent war, where we won, borders were open, everything was fine, so I don't know if anything's changed since then.
Well, then that is the direction we shall head. As he kind of almost kind of lifts Aerie up, and it's very clear that Aerie's been crying.
Yeah. what's the time frame are we looking at? Are you talking we as in you guys, or we as in all of us?
What? Confusion? I don't... No, he's saying that him and Ariel go.
Got it. Well, please. Help yourself to the kitchen, help yourself to the food. Don't leave on an empty stomach. And don't leave without smiling.
It will
Stay
be...
a couple days. Stay a couple days if you need to.
There is no...
Be good to us, we'll be good to you.
There is no time. It already took us a week to get here. Who knows what they have done to Ro by now?
Lula's going to fetch out, like 20, 30 gold. I'll hand it to him. Go down to the docks, get yourself an airship, go to Old Fast.
We appreciate it. Do you know anything? Well, I guess if you're all going through something, we'll figure it out.
No, go on, ask. I'm...
A week ago, a week ago, a Minotaur with a whip came and took Ro.
That's... Luna's gonna, like, guesstimate, like, the height, like, the width of the Minotaur.
Da. You took him into Ohans.
Yeah, that would be my uncle, yes.
Well, then we apologize if we have to kill your uncle.
Don't be.
I'd kill him too.
Lulu's gonna chuckle. I'm a little upset I might miss that party.
Well, I expect you to apologize if he kills us.
I will make sure, if that does happen, his bones will be scattered across this realm. So he will never, ever find an unrestful sleep.
He kind of looks at you and he kind of looks down at the pile of gold and he kind of nods his head. You know, Gazpacho is Big Bear.
I mean, he's gotten bigger. The hell have you been feeding him?
Knowles.
You know what? Yeah.
But, you know,
Makes
Gazpacho
sense.
is Big Bear. We might need more to get a large enough ship.
Lulu like looks at the gold. I'll put in 10 more gold for Gazpacho.
Good, yes. We need to make sure he does not eat any crew members. He's been hungry so often lately. Alright, Gazpacho. As they kind of walk out of the kitchen and all of you from the library hear Drago's voice.
I would say, say hello before, you guys leave. But
okay.
a heads up, it's not the happiest of moods. And then Lulu will personally give each and every one of them a hug, and he'll stay in the kitchen and make them all like a to-go dinner or something while he makes the tea and the snacks.
So
this is Lulu's way of coping.
Yeah, so while the four of you are in the room, then the door kind of creaks open and Ari kind of walks through, and then Drago kind of leans his head in. We were told to say hello.
I think at least Newson kind of ears perk up and she turns and looks at them.
Hello.
What are you all doing here?
We came to ask for help with Rogue's kidnapping, but you all are busy, so we will take care.
Ro's been kidnapped?
By Minotaur.
By a Minotaur?
Da.
Well, that's highly unusual.
We were camping outside of Ruin, south of Ohans, east of Arilla. And then in the middle of night, Minotaur with whip comes, takes Ro. Also, the Nom, how are you? Is the Nom good?
Nom kind of like comes out from the the corner a bit, and he's like, "I've definitely been better."
Well, the Nom will overcome. The Nom can overcome any challenge.
Well, I didn't this time.
Maybe the challenge is just not yet over.
Honestly, I hope it is.
Nah.
But I know you're right.
But if you all seem like you need time, we will come back once we have found Ro.
If you all need anything, you know, reach out, you know, send us a message or something.
Right. we have stones.
Great. I don't know if I can give you any super great advice. I never, you know, went to Ohans because they were the, I guess I'll say this, maybe sarcastically, pacifist city.
Pacifist, and this will be easier than we thought.
Well, yeah. You might find help from the Furbolgs, but I know that they're pretty scared of the Bolt Speakers, so...
Ariella has been in Ari has been in tears.
Yeah. I feel like we should come with you.
You take a few days. We will go. If we need help, we will call. If not, we will meet you there.
Alright.
As the two of them kind of walk out, and you just hear him, "Come on, Gazpacho. Shrink back and down. You scared the big one." As you hear your front door open and then close again.
Before they leave, Luna will give them food to go. Give them at least a day or two of rations.
They graciously thank you as they head out, and and Ari just climbs up on Gazpacho as Drago just walks next to him, telling him a story in Dorvish. All right, what are you guys doing?
What the fuck are we doing? Man. Can't even have a vacation without someone dying on us.
Literally. That was out of character.
Yeah, I assume so.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. That was... insane. I mean, he tore through us like we were paper.
We're just powerless against him.
I think Newson will, like, kind of slowly get up off the floor where she was sitting kind of near Elliot and go over and kind of wrap Lyra in a big hug.
Well, yeah, Lyra's definitely hugging back. It's just like, I feel like we're supposed to be the ones that can do something, but I don't know what to do.
I don't either. I agree. There's got to be something. You know, nobody's invincible.
It just seems like it.
The real problem is going to be him having that eye.
How do we do anything against it? We couldn't defeat him when he didn't know the future. We should send a message to... Maybe we should send a message telling them where we went and that we need to talk. I just wanted to get us out of there.
Yeah, I think you did the right thing. But yeah, we should probably let them know where, you know, they can come and be safe. I'm a little... I don't know if they'll come, to be honest. Valley and I seem pretty pissed. And,
I just, you know, even if we seek out these artifacts, obviously they wouldn't be safe with us.
I mean... Maybe they'll be safer with us because we'll be underestimated.
It's pretty bleak.
Yeah, you know. I'm kind of trying to make the best out of a shitty situation.
No, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You know, we need to look on the better side. But maybe we need to bring more people in. I mean, you know, the only reason that... Well, one of the only reasons that we would be the ones expected to deal with this is that we're the only people with, you know, this particular intersection of knowledge. Maybe we need to start gathering allies.
The problem is how do we know who we can trust?
Well,
I mean, so far we've done a not great job trusting the people that we probably should have trusted, and...
Enemy of my enemy?
Yeah. I guess we could get back in touch with the museum murderers.
Yeah, that's true.
It seems like their interests are aligned at least, and they've got some information. Not all of it, though, obviously, but they were more after the Vectra, I guess. But maybe we could redirect them.
That's true. It seems... I mean, I feel like they would not like Roran either, so...
Yeah.
You know.
Bigger threat, maybe.
I think that Lyra's gonna go wrap a blanket around Elliot before she, like, returns to Newzid.
Yeah.
And
I think he's still just like, like literally just kneeling there with his arms to his side still, I think.
If you go up to Nam, he's like visibly scratching around his eyes and his head.
Are you okay now? Stop that, you're gonna hurt yourself.
He was in my head for so long. What if he's still there? This is all my fault. This is all my fault. Everything is my fault. He was in there for months, and I didn't think anything of it. The nightmares I was having were the same as nightmares I had been having my whole life. We're not safe here either. We're not safe anywhere. He knows where we live.
No, it's not your fault. It's never your fault. This is some cosmically powerful evil. We just happen to be in his path a lot of the time.
He's been here the whole time.
if he's still there.
I mean, you couldn't tell before.
I didn't know what I was looking for.
Well, he was only showing up to me in my dreams before, so he could be hiding in my own brain, and I was completely useless that entire time. I couldn't do anything, and
We all were. We were all useless.
no, but I led him there.
I don't believe that. Come on. Lyra's gonna try and like say, let's like lead you to the middle of the room, get all cozy on a pillow.
I think while you guys are having that conversation, Newson is going to go back over to Elliot and kind of kneel down in front of him and just lean forward and touch her like forehead. Do what she does with Lulin, basically, and put her forehead against his with like a hand behind his head and just like kind of murmur like, "I'm sorry. I wasn't fast enough." And then just kind of let you go.
I think with that, he'll sort of like slump to the floor. Slump.
Lulin, your tea has been finished in preparation.
Yeah, Lulu will come in and bring some tea, some cakes, some breads, some sausage, some blood sausage.
Waft the meat.
As a rule of thumb, PT, from now on, whenever Nam wakes up, he's immediately casting look for traps.
Okay, I dig it. I like the use of the spell slot early in the session.
Mm-hmm.
Right, just get it out the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna like quietly come in. I brought some food and some tea, some water.
You're just gonna go take two teacups and try to hand one to Nam.
Nam kind of takes it very timidly. And kind of just sets it to the side.
I think they're just gonna sit next to Nam for a while. Company.
After a couple minutes, I think you'd hear Elliot sort of start to like softly snore.
Nick Newson's just stayed sitting next to him, with like knees kind of tucked up and arms around them. Also, out of character, I want you all to know I just had the most ominous thing happen, which is I opened a fortune cookie that has no fortune in it. Right after all this shit.
God.
Yikes.
No.
I
I
was
was like, God.
that's like the worst thing that can happen.
Literally.
Oh
I was
god.
like-
You need to, like, I don't know, throw a penny behind your shoulder or something to get some
Right?
luck in it.
I know.
You
News
can
is
just balance that. Oh.
You cannot escape the
No
darkness.
fortune. It's worse than a bad fortune. God damn.
Yeah. No fortune.
I've had the experience of having all like, I think it was like 13 of like the fortune papers just like curled in a ball, just shoved into one cookie.
Oh my god.
I love that.
The
wild
exact
thing-
opposite.
You have
The
all
wild
the
thing
fortunes.
Is that like one of them had like print on it, and all of them, like the other like 12 or 13 were blank. Like no lucky
Oh.
numbers, no nothing. One of them was like normal.
Possibilities.
Yeah, it was wild.
I think that fortune means you have to write your own future.
I guess so.
No, Skies, yours means something terrifying. That
Chat says,
damn it.
Yours is different.
chat says, even the world says, I got nothing for you.
Yep.
Damn.
We're really screwed this time.
All right. Well, do we want to do a quick? Since we're running a little late tonight, do we want to do a quick bio break?
Yeah.
We'll call it the passing of time while everybody sits here in
The
contemplation.
Passing, yeah, while we all just sit in trauma and sleep in a pile in the library.
Oh yeah, can we do a long rest?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we
That'd
can.
be great.
Yay.
Does not sleep this
That's
night.
ideal.
Just
All
a
right.
heads
Well,
up.
we'll be back in a minute. All right. So the next morning, what? How about everybody give me a con saving throw to see who wakes up first?
Oh boy. Well, I'm good at those though.
Does Nam have to?
No, because Nom, you never went to sleep. So Newson, you wake up first, and you kind of just see Nom sitting there, still wide awake.
Nom? Have you been up this whole time?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Not much I can say besides the whole thing was my fault. And I'm not going to sleep, at least not anytime soon. Unless I
Yes.
physically can't.
You gotta sleep. You're gonna kill yourself.
But what if that's how he sees? Through me.
Look, take it from someone who has had more than her fair share of people in her brain. It doesn't matter whether you sleep or not. So you might as well be at your physically best, because you're a lot easier to manipulate when you're exhausted.
I couldn't help protect anybody when I was awake. What use am I gonna be if I'm asleep?
I mean, if you're trying to kill yourself, there are better ways to go about it. But, I mean, now you know what's happening, so you're more prepared to deal with it. And we're prepared.
We're currently sitting in a spot that he definitely knows about. He could come here at any time. What are his motives? We have no idea. We don't know anything.
And you not sleeping is gonna change that how?
You can tell me to sleep, Newson, and that's fine. I can't. I can't.
Okay. I mean, I'm not judging you. I've been there. You know? I mean, I had Velkin screaming in my head, controlling my body when he didn't like what I was doing. I had Spectra in my head, torturing me for what felt like months.
Yeah, but at least you knew.
Well, not in the Red Pits. In the Red Pits, day and night and months and weeks were... I mean, you guys said you came after a few days, but it felt like ages to me. Look, what I'm saying is it's not like... This isn't to say that, like, you don't have to be afraid.
But I am, Newson.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. I get it. It's good that you know that you're afraid. It's okay to acknowledge it, because it's terrifying. But until we figure out how to change it or how to get rid of it, you have to try to take care of yourself, because the worse condition you're in, the easier time they have taking over. I'm not saying that just tough it out, go to sleep. I understand. I just want you to know that I will help if I can. If I can do anything that makes you feel more comfortable to sleep, I'll do it.
I'm so sick of people around me dying, and it's always my fault in some way, shape, or form, and I thought I was doing better by asking more questions, and it didn't lead to anything. don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I need something. I need something to eat or something. And Nam gets up and he walks away and heads towards the kitchen.
We will say that Elliot and Lulin woke up about halfway through that conversation.
I think the first thing Lulin would do would be he would probably just like make a pot of coffee, some fresh tea. Then he would go to like the outdoor shower thing, and just start his day.
Elliot would also be going to the kitchen to get some coffee.
After that conversation, News'd probably gonna like sigh, get up, and go outside to go train.
When you get to the training ground, Newsin, Allron, Ephraim, and Sumter are there training. Allron just looks at you and tosses you a practice sword.
News'd will catch it and join in.
Allron holds his own, but you beat the other two's ass.
Shout.
She wouldn't like intentionally hurt them or anything, but there's definitely like when it got to the point that like it was clear that they were like getting overwhelmed, she would redirect to like
yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
it also seemed like anytime you were overwhelming one or the other of them, Allron would step in and kind of take the pressure off them.
Yeah.
He's just making sure you have a good, solid, continuous training session.
Yep.
And then
Once Elliot gets go on.
I said the rest of you were in the kitchen?
I think once Elliot gets his coffee, he's gonna like walk around the grounds, sort of looking for Allron.
It doesn't take you long before you see him training with Newsom.
He'll sort of like meander over.
As you kind of head over, Allron passes Newsom off to the other two, and he says, "All right, Newsom, don't kill him." As he walks over, leans on the sword and goes, "What's up, man?"
Anything interesting happened while we were out?
I mean, your friends showed up, but that's about it.
Wait, who?
Drago, Aerie, the bear.
Oh! God, I love that bear. How are they? What are they doing?
Their buddy, that rogue guy, got kidnapped, apparently, by Minotaur. So they were coming to ask if we could help.
What?
Yeah.
And oh shit.
But
God, sorry.
you guys all kind of seemed out of it. So.
Yeah, you know how parties are.
Yeah, you guys came back from a party looking like that?
What? Yeah.
Newsom stopped fighting, and
it was the sea festival we were going to.
Allron kind of glances over his shoulder at you, Newsom, and raises an eyebrow.
Newsom.
His eyes flash gold.
Yeah, Newsom gives like a little head shake, like that's not right.
I don't particularly remember getting back, but it must have been one wild couple of nights.
Allron looks back at you, Elliot, and he grabs you by the shirt as his eyes turn gold, and he says, "I don't need to talk to you." And give me a wisdom saving throw. As you feel your wolf kind of try and fight its way to the surface. That will succeed, so you manage to keep your wolf down.
All right, calm down. I ain't got no beef with you, Blue.
His eyes kind of change back as he lets go of you. Wait, what's going on?
Nothing. As Elliot sort of like looks to Empton and Sumter.
They are currently sparring against each other, and where their practice swords are clashing, there's sparks of black and gold.
All right. Well, Newsom, you see that?
Newson's ears are like laid back. She looks tense, and just kind of gives you a little like nod.
Anyways, yeah, no. If they need help, I'll go pack. I think we would probably leave in a couple days. I mean, I got a massive headache, but
yeah. I guess I'll see if we can charter an airship or something.
Yeah, I'll go pack. Oh shit, classes. I'll pack. We'll figure it out. As Elliot sort of like heads towards the house.
And Elrond you hear the sparring behind you stop, Newson, as Elliot walks away, and Elrond kind of turns and looks at you. What's that about?
What's what about?
Seems like he has no idea. What happened to you all?
Oh, well, I mean, he obviously doesn't remember it.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Probably bad thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with bad. He was pretty bad when we left it.
We could take him to the Thought Weaver. You hear Ephraim say from behind you. See if she can patch him back together.
I mean, she kind of looks back at Ephraim and is like, I think you guys are familiar enough with some memories not being ideal to keep. I don't know if he can deal with it right now. He's pretty bad off. I mean, we all were. I saw the same thing he did, so. But it was someone he was a lot closer to than me.
Well, you're all tough. Not that it makes it hurt any less.
That's fair. I don't know if I. It seems like forcing him to remember something he's not ready to remember seems cruel.
Crueler than letting him die because he can't remember something important?
You know, fair. I think probably it's something best discussed with the rest of the group before we make any rash decisions, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, Elrond's kind of walking away towards the kitchen at this point as Ephraim says,
Yeah.
It's truly horrible what this kind of thing can do to your friends. We'll get them fixed one day.
Yeah. Hope so.
If you need us to look into anything, you let us know. But otherwise, we're going to prepare to go after this row thing.
There might be some stuff we can have you look into. Could be related. I'm not entirely sure. It's pretty weird for Minotaurs to be kidnapping people. Even Lulin's uncle, who is a piece of shit, but not like that kind of a piece of shit. You know, more like a internal upheaval, not like stealing people kind of upheaval. But we came up against something that we're not entirely prepared to face. We don't really know what it is or what it can do or what it wants or really anything, which is probably why it's being repressed right now. But when we get a better plan of attack, we might need you all, so don't go too far.
Not if we can help it.
Great.
So those of you in the kitchen, are you talking at all? That would be Nom, Lyra, and Lulin.
I mean, Nom's not gonna really actively speak, but he's definitely like fidgeting around.
So what do you guys want for breakfast? I'll make anything you want.
Maybe some eggs? Lyra's like pretty obviously trying to keep the mood up a little bit, but is failing maybe.
Yeah? How you want them? Scrambled? Poached?
Yeah,
Boiled?
scrambled.
Okay. Eggs? You want... What else we want?
What do you want, Nom?
I'll do an egg or two. Sunny side up.
Lulu's gonna like look down. He's like, Nom, that's my favorite way of having my eggs too.
Can I get some bread to dip it into?
Do you want it toasted?
Sure.
Any jams, jellies? I think we only have I don't know what the berry's called up here.
Butter's fine.
Coffee? Tea?
I've got some coffee that Elliot made earlier.
At this point, Elliot and Newson would be coming back inside. Or Newson, are you coming back inside?
Well, I think I'd be behind Elliot because Elliot turned to go back inside like immediately.
So Elliot would be coming in right about now.
Ooh, I'll take a refill on the coffee. Thanks, Llewellyn. As he sort of holds out his mug.
Not a problem. Llewellyn pours it in, gives you your 2 spoons of sugar.
Perfect. You know how I like it.
How are you doing, Elliot?
What? Great. I mean, only a little bit of a headache left, but you know how it is.
I guess. Are your injuries okay?
What? My injuries? No, I'm fine. Yeah,
didn't we all get pretty hard?
I'm great. Yeah.
You're great.
You alright?
I mean, not.
Elliot sort of like looks around. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah. We'll step out.
As like goes into the hallway, I think. So now I noticed Newson was a little off too. You guys didn't break up, did you?
No. What?
You guys are like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really remember the party that well. In fact, I don't even remember how we got back here. So I may have overdone it a little bit on the alcohol.
I think that at this point, Lyra's sort of like looking at you with sort of a weird expression, but going on in her head is like, okay, so he doesn't remember, and then she's like remembering the fight that they had over Alrond and making him remember things, and she's like, yeah, it was a crazy night.
Cool.
Yeah. Don't worry. Well, me and Newson will work it out.
Okay. Well, if there's anything I can do,
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna go, just quickly so I remembered something. I need to talk to Nom about something.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me know. I'm gonna go pack. I was told that we had some visitors and someone got kidnapped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Where do you wanna
pack
go?
in case we can go deal with that. I don't know. I haven't looked at what's on the docket for classes this week or anything. I don't even know what day it is really. But
What day is it? Is it Ferret?
I think it's Ferret.
Yeah.
It's either you or Ferret. Because we weren't even gone for a whole day.
Oh, it's Ferret. We weren't gone that long. We just overdid it.
oh wow, man, maybe they're right about elves. Guess we have plenty of time to deal with this if we want to. Then
Okay, sorry.
we'll have to see how people are feeling.
Yeah.
And we are going to end session there before it gets too late.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right, thank you to everybody in chat for coming and joining us. Thank you to Sky for the raid.
Conversations, though.
No, I have to get up early tomorrow.
Oh, well then, you're fired, I guess. Fired from existing.
It's a financial
Yeah.
aid meeting.
You can be tired for that. Financial aid isn't that important.
Jesus, no, we're not doing this. Thank you to everybody in chat. Thank you to Sky for the raid. Thank you to all of our players. We have Elliot Burning Oak played by.
It's me, Isaac.
And what was your favorite part?
Oh yeah, we do that
Every week, this exact same drill.
Shut up.
Not last week.
Yeah,
True,
last
didn't
week
do
it
last
wasn't
week.
the same drill.
That's fair.
I think my favorite part. Honestly, amazing reveal for Rowan coming back. Good reveal.
Yeah.
And then we have Lyra Dream Shadow played by.
Hello, I'm Rosie, one Rosie CS on the intranet. And my favorite part was, I mean, the reveal was good, but to not repeat things. I also liked Lulin and Lyra sort of going into like taking care of people mode. You know, I thought that was cool. Anyway.
And then we have Nom Dream Shadow played by.
Me, Gentleman Ferret. I liked playing Nam as he began to slowly become more affected by Roarin.
And we have News and World Walker played by.
It's me, the Sky T. And all the angst was great. But I loved being deeply uncomfortable with Valiant Eye hitting on Lulin.
Ah, yes.
Stop hitting on my dad!
It was beautiful. And last but not least, we have Lulin Boldspeaker played by.
It's me, Rambo, and I thoroughly enjoyed making everybody uncomfortable.
I did too, Brando. We're perfect for each other. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming. Tune in tomorrow for the first character building session for Heroes of Sanctum, and then tune in Wednesday for the first actual session of Heroes of Sanctum.
Oh, so fun and funky.
So
fresh.
that'll be
Let's
really
go.
cool. And then if you want to join that, you can do so in the Discord,
Hell yeah.
which you can find at this link. Make sure to go follow everybody from Bitskirts and Halfwits. They're all great people. They all couldn't do the show without them, literally.
So true.
And then tune in next week because we're gonna have you'll have seen all the logos by that point, and that's when all the merch will come out. So if you
Hell yeah.
fun stuff. All right, everybody.
we're-
I'm gonna send you on over to Glitchstroon, who's racing to get to be one of the first 1,000 players to hit 100 in hardcore in Diablo 4 right now.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Because
What a feat.
because he wants that name on that statue at Blizzard HQ.
Fair enough.
So go over there, show some support, and everybody remember to put TPK in chat because we actually almost had one this time. See everybody
We did
next
almost
time.
have a TPK this time.
Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do. The bar's so low.
Bye everyone.